Good evening. It's time to get started. Hello there, Silver Sky. I am doing great. I hope you are as well. And welcome to the stream. We are going to get started here in just a second with some Hardspace Shipbreaker. Yeah, I'm DanBearPig82, and this is Whatever Wednesday. So, yeah, let's take down the starting soon screen here. My stream deck is not doing that properly, so here we go. All right, yeah. So we are going to see if we are at the end of the story today, because where we were last week, the union people who keep pressuring me to join their union, and I keep saying, no, I don't want to be involved. And they keep sending me illegal union communications in my emails and everything, and involving me in their shenanigans, despite me saying, look, I just want to work in space. It's cool in space. I like taking apart spaceships and working off my $1.25 billion monies of debt. But nope, they got me in trouble. My spaceship got taken away and everything. So, all right. They proposed a what I think is a final mission, where they were talking about using the work against the company, which I don't have anything against this company, just the middle manager that is super obnoxious. But let's just see what it's all about. So I believe we're in the middle of taking apart a ship, so we're going to finish that if so, and then we're going to go and do their, they were calling it industrial action. We're going to see what that is and see what they want us to do. So let's jump right back in. Standard, career. The Jovian Safety Commission has stated this design of the spark-free demo charge is the safest, I guess. All right. It's loading. First load is always the longest. There we go.
Good morning, Shipbreaker.
Good morning.
Please enjoy the following inspirational message. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success.
That is true.
You will be successful.
All right, let's take a look at our tools real quick. We have 96 links tokens, and I think we were saving it up so that we can buy some of our tools. Because yeah, we've got, okay, on the next rank up, we can purchase our laser cutter. We already purchased our laser, or our utility grapple rather. We've purchased our thrusters, so any of these equipments that we've purchased, we no longer have to pay a rental fee for. So we're going to be paying our debt off faster than ever, except that this is probably going to get, end the story doing whatever we're going to do. We could purchase our scanner at level 20, so 2 ranks up from here. Next rank, we could purchase our helmet and our work suit. And in 2 ranks, we can purchase our demo charges. So yeah, we're saving up our links tokens to purchase our equipment. But, oh yeah, and our durability is looking good. We don't have to do any repairs right now. Okay, so let's start a shift, and I think we were in the middle of a ship? Yes, we're taking apart this Javelin tanker, so let's keep doing that. Oh yeah, ship doctor, patient missing. They took away my spaceship. That's the main thing that has me interested in this, and give me just a second, I need to hit the sneeze button. There we go. Sorry about that. All right, perfect. Okay, so let's just go right back into this. Let's finish this ship up, and then we'll see. I think that we will have the industrial action ready. That's what they were telling me last time. Okay. Yep, we're good on tethers. We're good on fuel. All right, we're good to go. Oh, that's right. We have this thing sitting out here. We just took the power generator off of it. Let's make a quick inspection of the exterior. See if there's anything we want to pull off. And it doesn't look like there is, except for this airlock, which is still fastened on. So we'll take out these cut points. And we'll pop this right there onto the barge. Oh, there goes a food packet. We don't care about the food packet.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
thank you, nice space lady. Oh yeah, we were doing the haunted spaceships last week too. Those were fun. All right, that airlock console goes on the barge. This computer terminal.
Salvage deposited. Apply
There we go.
credit to account.
That goes on the barge, and I think it's got a personal terminal attached to it. So that's a couple things there. Got computer terminal,
Deposit
and that's salvage goal number 5 too.
credited.
All right, we got a door console. So yeah, we'll just clean out the interior of this. There's a battery pack, and then throw this into the furnace, and then see what else we've got. At least we have the music because we're not doing a haunted ship, so we had the spooky ambient sounds last time for most of the stream.
Salvage deposit.
Appropriate for Halloween, I suppose.
Applying credit.
All right, another door console. And that might be everything from the interior. Let's double check. All right, we've got that door that goes in the processor, but it's not worth pulling it out. The rest of this, oh, atmosphere regulator. We definitely want that. Goes on the barge. And I think that is it. So yes, the rest of this can go in the furnace, but all this is in the way. That goes in the processor. So does that. Okay.
Deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Looks like these pins have come off of this side of it. Is that all of them? I think it is. Okay, so you... Let's, where can we take you? Up here, maybe? I think we can push it, actually, so let's actually cancel that tether. Yeah, this is lightweight enough that we can push it. With all of our upgrades on our grapple, we can handle this. There we go. Into the furnace.
Material deposited.
All right, what's next? Let's work our way back. Get these things out of the way. Let's see, those structures go in the furnace, and these go in the processor. Yee, okay. So this outer cage goes in the processor, it looks like, and the inner sections, they go in the furnace. So we need to use our demolition charges. Alright, let's make sure there's no airlock on the end here. And there is an airlock on the end. And... but that can go right there. There's probably a console on the other side. Yep, there's an airlock console.
Applying credit.
Alright, now let's grab these guys, these demolition charges, and let's very carefully place these all along these grade 3 cut points. And we gotta get real close for that. There's not one there? Okay. We got 5 left. Alright, that will do. This will be a satisfying explosion. Here we go. Oh, that's fun. Okay, but that's not all of them. So, let's go along this side now. Alright, now we have to pick up more. Because now we're out. I think we can carry 10 at a time right now. With the level we've upgraded those. Let's see, demo charges.
Thank you for your purchase.
All right.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, 10. Oh, that goes in the processor.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Thank you, nice space lady. Is that gonna... That's pretty close. Let's not get that close. I don't want to cut the part that I want to salvage in the processor. Just these level 3 cut points. Ah! I can pick that up, I think. Come on back. Yeah. I think there is an upgrade where I can throw them and they'll stick, but I don't have that yet. And there we go. And Silver Sky says, very quickly regretting the video I have in the background that plays the first 6 notes of Spirit of Justice at random. Maybe I should turn that video's volume down. I don't know that song. But that does sound interesting to just have something like that random show up. Okay, so I have 6 more, and there are 6 cut points per side, so we can go up and down the sides here like this. Is that just for some ambience that you've got that playing? Because that's kind of funny. I've been listening to the Portal 2 soundtrack with my kids, and they've been dancing along to it. They are big fans. It's a song that plays in Undertale when you fight. Is that pronounced Undyne? I've never played Undertale, but I've heard that it's good. Very cool. All right, here we go. I'm gonna get a screenshot of this. There we go. Yeah, Portal's fantastic. One of the best games ever made. All right, we got 6 more of these, and so we need more demo charges. Woo, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know how it's pronounced because words aren't said out loud in Undertale. Ah, fair enough.
Welcome to Vintage
Demo charges.
Thank you for your purchase. Have a nice day.
That robot voice reminds me of in Casual Carrot streams, his text-to-speech voice that he has set up. I think of it every time. Whenever I raid him and the text-speech says, "Go follow Dan Bearpig82, he's Carrot approved." Same voice. Alright, is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Alright, here we go. Final one. Nice. Silver Sky says, I'm also of the opinion that it doesn't matter how something is said if everyone present knows what you're talking about. Yes, that is a very valid point. It depends on the context, really, but in general, as long as everyone knows what's being talked about, then it is successful communication for sure. Let's just melt these big octagonal panels because they are in the way. And Space Lady's gonna yell at me. Yep.
Don't do that.
Oh, you be quiet, Space Lady. I know what I'm doing.
Got about 5 minutes left in this ship, Cutter.
I know.
More than you can chew. Weaver out.
Thanks, Weaver. Alright, let's chop these as well. Those don't need to be chopped. Too late for that one. Let's see. Can this move now? I think so.
Credits deposited.
Maybe those do need to be chopped. Not these outside ones, but these inner ones. Ooh, arson. Yeah, we're burning stuff. Yeah, the control lady gets mad when I disintegrate something that they wanted me to salvage, but I'm like, hey, this is how I get to the stuff that's really worth salvaging. There we go, that's moving. Let's take the airlock off of it. And there's probably also an airlock console on the other side. Here we go. Come on. There you go, onto the barge. Yep, there it is.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay, but these pieces are also all loose, but this needs to come out. I think that's going to be the easiest way to go. So let's just pull it along from here. Like that. You've never actually seen this game before, so this is very cool. Yeah, this game is addictive. This game is super fun. The storyline is interesting because, yeah, one of my coworkers keeps trying to get me to strike against the company I'm working for and join her union, and I'm like, no, I don't want to. This company's actually paying me quite well. I get to work in space. The view is great from up here, and you're just trying to get me in trouble. And they did indeed get me in trouble, despite my insisting on not being involved. So yeah, today we're gonna go ahead and go along with it and see how that goes.
Processing valuable deposit.
All right, let's pull this out. But yeah, there wasn't much about EVA construction in the announcement for Kerbal Space Program 2. So I'm hoping that when they talk more about that EVA construction works a whole lot more like this than how it does in the original KSP game, because it is wonky in that game. But this is how I imagine it working. Even though we're only taking things apart, not putting them together here. Alright, let's just push on this. Plus we have magical space rope and this thing that's apparently reactionless because it's not pushing me back. Definitely sci-fi space magic stuff. Alright, but if I can pull this off, then this internal truss structure goes in the furnace to be melted down. Okay. Is this still tethered over there?
60 seconds left to wrap things up, Carter.
No. So let's tether it again. That'll pull this out of the ring here, and I can just nudge this, and I think this will get us to our 6th level salvage goal, which will get us some nice rewards from this company that's apparently so super bad to us. Like the supervisor that they've sent, he's super obnoxious for sure.
Credits awarded.
But this game really lays that on thick. I'll say that. Yay!
Rewards will be paid.
Alright. You, let's tether you right here into the furnace, but it probably will be next shift that'll actually get that. I like the appearance of this game. This is Silver Sky. It looks very nice. Yeah, this is a beautiful game. I love the spaceship design too, is really nice. Okay, yep, we made 3.8 million space monies today, and hit 2 salvage goals. So we earned 111 Lynx tokens, 11-1, which means we can purchase some more of our tools. All right.
Good morning, Cutter 9346.
Good morning, Space Lady. And yeah, so these are the tools that I still haven't purchased. My cutting tool, my helmet, scanner, suit, and demo charges. So they're charging me rent on those, but I've purchased a couple other tools, so I'm not being charged very much anymore. And the interest rate, I point this out every time, 0.01% is absurdly low. I don't know any real life company that charges such a low interest rate. So I don't know what they're complaining about for this company. Seems pretty reasonable to me. All right, let's check our equipment. Looks like we don't need to do any repairs. We can't purchase this quite yet. We already purchased that and our thrusters. Okay, we can't purchase anything yet until we reach rank 19. So we will hold on to our links tokens, and I think one more shift should take care of this ship. And let's see. For a second I thought that said the Lewinsky. Uh-huh. Alright, I don't see... They said when I'm ready to do the whole strike thing, so... I don't see any options for doing that, but we'll see. Alright, and I do need to buy more fuel. So let's do that now.
Welcome to Vintage-Ron.
Thruster fuel. There we go.
For your purchase.
Alright, our machines are gonna come to life. There we go. I love that animation. You go in the furnace. And that's gonna get pulled into that furnace right there. I can give it a nudge as well, because I don't want it to get stuck on that and get pulled partly into the processor. That would be no good. There we go.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
All right, let's continue working our way back to the rear of the ship. I think... Did we already do the reactor? I don't remember if we did or not. We're gonna find out. All right, the airlock goes on the barge to be installed into another ship later.
Transferring credits.
Airlock console also on the barge, and okay, we need the demo charges for this because this amplifier and antenna, they go on the barge, and I think there are 2 of them. Oh, dang it. I did it again. It's gone, isn't it? Yeah, it's gone. I'm not gonna go chasing it. Not worthwhile. Okay. There we go. Yeah, there's one over here as well. Alright, let's detonate this. You do need to turn down the volume on that video. That's hilarious. I remember one time I had been playing some Kerbal Space Program. I forgot that I had that open, and I had
Salvage.
opened up YouTube to watch a SpaceX rocket launch live stream. And I kept hearing the Kerbal Space Program music, and I thought, oh, that's cool. They're using the Kerbal music for this live stream. And then I realized, no, they are not doing that. I'm just still listening to that. Okay, the ECU, the Environmental Control Unit, is still intact, so I'm guessing I have not removed any reactor yet. Let's toss this panel into the furnace, and this reactor is going to be the bulk of the rest of the
Credits deposited.
money we get out of this. So let's take the coolant out. That way we can cut the coolant pipes, which the control lady is going to yell at me for, but it's necessary. Alright, because that loosens this thing. And man, we really need to cut open this hole, don't we? Alright. There'll be access to the crawl space this way, I think. Yeah, there's the crawl space right here. So let's choose carefully what cut points we go for. This one needs to go. And this one, anything on this end definitely needs to get cut. So this one, let's turn on our helmet light. There we go, that's better. Let's see, is this pressurized? No, it is not. Good, because we don't have any power anymore, I think. Now that I've taken out the coolant. That one needs to go. Alright, this panel is loose, and that's an easy way in and out. And the panel goes in the processor, the airlock goes on the barge.
Processing object.
Yeah, when we haven't heard once from the coworkers yet this stream. When they're not talking constantly, this is super soothing.
Salvage secured. Credits
Okay,
deposited.
is that loose? I think it is. I pull it off. Nope, there's one more cut point. There we go. You've got a point, Silver Sky. Anything on this end needs to get cut. That is very careful choosing right there. Elric with the Booznate. Okay, we don't pause for the Booznate here. Welcome, Elric. And you are indeed first. How are you doing today, Elric? Drinking on the job, in space. That's what we're doing.
You know what always cheers me up? Laughing at other people's misfortunes.
It's true. It's true, Elric. All right, let's hydrate as well. Elric's spending all his points. All right. Boom. Okay, back to work. Thanks for that, Elric. Drinking alcohol in space sounds like a great plan. Yeah, I know, right? Okay. This whole thing is rotating inside of here, isn't it? Let's pull that out of the way. Yep, there's the big old reactor right there. We got 9 minutes left. Can we do this?
Salvage deposited. Applying
Come on.
credit to account.
Come back. There we go. The air filter goes on the barge. You have 35,000 points. Nice.
Salvage registered.
I need to make some, like, community goals or something. That would be cool. I think now I can pull the back off of this. But I need a tether to do so. Let's do a couple of tethers. Boop. There we go. Let's see if that's moving. It is. Excellent. Let's melt that. And let's melt this entire panel here so that we can get the ECU out. So I don't really feel like squeezing it through that tiny doorway. Okay, you go on the barge.
Please pay attention.
I was paying attention, lady. I was. Okay, and that's gonna pull all this apart. And yeah, look at me just, you know, nudging an entire huge nuclear reactor like that. But it's okay. This thing, we can cut the coolant pipe off, and we've had lots of success just not worrying about the fuel pipe and just throwing the thing right on the barge. You say you just realize you don't know my pronouns. I'm he, him. I don't really make a big deal of those. So if there are any that you prefer, just volunteer them, and that is fine. Otherwise, I just default to they. I'm not wanting to get them so complicated that I just step on everything. So, but I want to be respectful to people. So, yeah, no worries. All right, and so this whole chunk now can go right into the processor. Yeah, yes, I lost a whole 750 space monies. All hope is lost
Credit applied.
because of that coolant pipe. I know, right?
Rewards allocated.
Yeah, I just hit 2 salvage goals by recovering that reactor and the thruster that's attached to it. And there's a bunch of other stuff on here that I think I have time for. Okay, you go in the processor. Swing it on in there.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
It works for Dan Bear Pig 82. Yep. Okay. Yeah, there's stuff in here that I want to pull off and throw into the barge. Boop. We'll just see how much we can make. I bet we can hit that 9th salvage goal.
Applying credit.
But this is the last shift we are spending on this ship. Oh, I see. It works. That's true. I mean, half man, half bear, half pig. Who even knows, right?
Secured. Credits awarded.
I see what you're saying there, Elric. Fired. That's what I say. All right.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
And then you go into the processor and let's take this radiation filter out.
Cutter, you're looking at roughly 5 minutes left in this shift.
I got it. I got it, Weaver.
Weaver out.
I'm on it. All right, let's just swing that down there. I haven't had any issues with those yet, but they were making a big deal, like they were going to be a big old sticky challenge, and I've had no challenge.
Salvage deposit
Let's
registered.
just melt around the outside of this radiation containment unit, so we can put that in the processor because it's worth a decent amount.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
No. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to melt this too. Maybe this right here. There we go. All right, and the door console, that goes on the barge, and I think this will come off now. Yep, it's heavy, but it will. And there's salvage goal number 9. All right, so this was a big success. Making a note here, huge success. All right, one final inspection of this thing. There's some lights that we don't care about. They're not worth enough money to worry about. And the rest of this, well, that goes in the processor, but it's small parts. Let's just chuck this into the furnace and be done. Yeah. All right. Is there anything big that we are missing? Because there's a big chunk left, it looks like. Let's open up the scanner. Oh, that. Yeah. This is just taking its time, isn't it? Yeah, there is indeed a big chunk left. And it's trying to go into the furnace, which I do not want at all. Please don't do that. Please go into the processor, because you're worth a lot of money. You forgot about the part 82. Dan Bear Pig 82, first of his name. Okay, I think we're good. It's going to go across here and not get wasted in the furnace. So yeah, there's about 1 million space monies right there. Well, the joke there, Silver Sky, is from South Park. The creature Man-Bear Pig, which is half man, half bear, and half pig. And since, believe it or not, Dan Bear Pig was taken, Dan Bear Pig 82. It's taken by someone not even active on Twitch, dang it. Alright, let's cancel these tethers and start tethering it right into here. We only have 1 minute and 40 seconds left. So this has got to go in. Let's just spam tethers. There we go. Look at that. Look at it go. Oh, and that's a piece we can pick up. That's a filter, right? Yeah, filter. We don't have a ship to put it in anymore, but I'm expecting that we'll get that back as part of like revenge against the corporation that until someone started making trouble wasn't even being bad to me. So I'd just like to emphasize that. You say I sound like Etho's Lab. I get that a lot, believe it or not.
1 minute left to the end.
And I don't mind, because Etho sounds pretty cool. Etho's a good guy. I'd say Etho sounds like me a bit, really. That's what it is. Alright, and there it is. We finished that ship. Alright, let's head home. And let's see. Yep, we made almost 11 million space monies on that shift. Very nice. And we ranked up.
Certification level awarded. License upgraded.
We earned 230 Lynx tokens and a free repair kit. So that went very well. And we're going to keep looking for the opportunity to do the end game mission. And as soon as it shows up, we're going to take it.
Shipbreaker. Please enjoy this inspirational message. The last 10% of a job takes as much energy as the first 90%, which is why it's so important to always give 110%.
That's my favorite one. All right, equipment. None of it needs a repair, but we can purchase the laser cutter. And that's probably the only one we can afford to purchase, but let's check. Yeah, we can't do that one yet. We can do this one. Oh, and we can afford it. All right, let's buy our helmet too. That's 2 more tools that we don't have to pay rent on anymore. Okay, so yeah, let's start another shift and let's see what's available. I don't see anything here. I wonder if I have to go to the other terminal. Let's see what's here. I think they'd said something about a message that looked like junk mail, I think? Or emergency issue. What about this? Members and colleagues, unionization efforts within Lynx are becoming increasingly dangerous. I know, right? They're predatory. We are seeing action taken against organizers and are unsure how long these updates will continue. Yeah, my coworkers were threatening to do murder, and I was not part of it. Let's see. What about... Oh, this one says spam. I bet this is the one. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, they said that there would be something that was spam that was not spam. But that one looks like it might actually be spam. Salvage workers unite. One file. None of these have files attached except for that one category. Oh, that's about my HAB posters available? Okay. So... I don't know. Let's see, what is this? Yeah, this is all typical corporate emails that I never read in real life jobs, and I'm not gonna read in a fake job. Yeah, this lady keeps calling me Rook. That's not my name. Not my name at all. Help with my tools. Yeah, that's nice. Yup. Okay, well, I don't see anything here. Yeah, spam? Yeah? No? Nothing interesting there. Alright, well, let's see, certification, no. Data recovery. Yeah, these are just people's logs that we've recovered from ships. I'm not particularly interested. You want to be part of that roleplay campaign? Let's see. Where was that? Here we go. Blue World's roleplay campaign. Hi. So our big campaign just finished, and now I've been thinking of... I like that touch, the typing. I've been thinking of DMing a Blue Worlds game. It's an alternate Earth where AI intervened before the Great Swampification. I've attached the pages for a character creation, including class and alignments. We'll be accepting up to 8 players because the games run long otherwise, but if there's enough interest, we can coordinate multiple campaigns with crossover events. Let me know. P.S. Links got really weird when I mentioned it was an AI-themed campaign, so if we can avoid them hearing about this, it would be great. That does sound awesome, actually. Let's see. Yeah. Just checking one more time, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be here when it shows up. But I guess not. All right. Let's start our shift. All right, so what we need to do then is a new ship. Let's see what we've got. Ooh, hazard level 9. Gecko heavy cargo. I don't think we've done one of these. And it's worth 34 million space monies. Which is the most, actually. Yeah, let's do this one. All right. Well, the environmental control unit may be a cold piece of salvage. It fetches a hot price. Wow. Fired.
Profit report's looking good, folks. I think things are really turning around here.
Oh, they are talking to me.
When I leave, eventually, what are you gonna change to keep profits up like this? When are you leaving?
Hey, that's not an answer to his question.
For the company back, which at this rate seems like never. So, what do you say, Joseph? Well, truth be told, I don't think I could ever do what you do. Hal. Well, that's your problem right there.
Lack of ambition. Yeah, that guy. They lay it on pretty thick with the corporate guy being a baddie, and it doesn't jive with what the actual corporation is doing. Other than they let him take away my ship, and they claimed to own us. So, but other than that, like, I figure if they just let me pay off my debt, I'd be just fine. But nope, they had to drag me into the drama. All right, this whole thing is pressurized, unfortunately. So let's, we pulled off some sensors from the outside. Now let's pop into one of these airlocks and start depressurizing this thing. And yeah, maybe there was more story that had to happen before they let me open up that last mission. I thought I'd seen it, but I guess I had seen something else. Okay, we're inside the ship. Let's see if there is an atmosphere regulator that is functional. Yeah. Oh man, the frame rate really tanked for that part. But it's back now. Okay. Oh, there's our reactor. There. Atmosphere regulator. Turn on the lights, and it is functional. That's good news.
Air pressure level decreasing.
All right. We are now unpressurized inside, but there's plenty that is still pressurized, so we gotta be careful.
Depressurizing.
We're definitely gonna be doing some explosive decompression. There's usually not a way around it. All right, let's pick up some of these pieces here. A circuit. The danger music is happening because we're right by the reactor. Let's move this asteroid shard out of the way. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, let's... Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Are you talking about the plot in this? Says Silver Sky. Sounds like me when I have to kill GLaDOS. I just want to do puddles, gosh darn it. I know, right? The puddles are fun. GLaDOS, though, is possibly the best written villain in all of science fiction. She's fantastic. Okay. It's the cockpit, and we've depressurized it. Living quarters. All right. Looks like we've got a pressurized compartment here as well. Let's hold on to something. Oh, it's an airlock, so yeah, this will depressurize just fine. And yeah, it looks like while the computer or the game is simulating pressurization, the frame rate just tanks for a little bit. All right, is that everything up that way depressurized? It looks like. I think we've fully depressurized the thing. Easiest depressurization yet. Yeah, I want that. I think I saw another piece too before this door closed. Maybe not. All right, well, let's start cutting this away. Break this ship's spine. Alright, let's be careful around these coolant tanks. I don't want them to break and make everything all brittle. Let's see. Oh good, we've got an opening now, and I want this heat sink. Let's pick that up. In case I ever do get that ship back, I do want to continue working on it. Alright, and let's go back down this way. Watch out for that coolant pipe that goes to the reactor. Alright, more cut points over here. Can I get through? Yes. What was that? I broke something. Oh, shoot. I broke some coolant pipe. Okay, so that is now super brittle. Okay, well, that's a first. I've never done that before. Whoopsie. I wonder if that will warm back up. But look at that new texture. That's actually really cool looking. So I got to be very careful about that because I don't want it to break into a million pieces. Because that is a difficult mess to clean up. And I've put a panel down there, apparently. Can I pull it out? Can I push it out? Nope, it's stuck in here. Dang it. Oh well. We'll just put these things in the processor here then. Let's see, could you explain a bit more of the story of this game so far? Because it's my first time seeing it. I've got no context for things you say. Okay, so the goal of the game, you're in a far future Earth where there's been a whole bunch of climate catastrophe, it sounds like. So surface is not super nice. Most people live in space now. And resources are scarce, so my job is to be a shipbreaker, take derelict spaceships like this one, and pull them apart to be recycled. So some of the materials get processed in this processor here, which is a magical sci-fi technology, and some metals get melted down in that furnace over there, and some parts, like these shipping crates right here, can be salvaged as is and just reused. So they go on the barge down here, and the more I salvage, the more I pay off of what started as a $1.25 billion space monies debt. They just say credits, but I like to say space monies because it's funnier. So, but after starting with this company, my co-workers at different shipyards kept talking to me. Like,
Account credited.
I just want to do my job, dang it. But they kept talking to me, and one of them in particular kept trying to get me to join the union and push back against the company. I'm like, I just want to work. And so eventually, my supervisor, Space Monies is indeed funnier. Yes, I agree. Everything is always credits. But
Transferring credits.
so my supervisor, he gave me an old spaceship that he owns that he doesn't use anymore that needed some fixing up. So those little pieces that I've been picking up are to be installed there. But then they caught wind of the unionizing, which I didn't want to be part of, but the story forces me to be part of, and sent that guy Hal, the big guy with the throaty voice, and he took the spaceship away. Dang it! So yeah, the final mission, I believe, I haven't done it before, so I'm not 100% sure, is to push back against the company, and so I'm looking for that mission to show up. Let's see. Also, it's safe for me to die in this game because they have my DNA and my memories backed up every night, and they basically clone me with the same memories if I die. So yeah, that's very nice of them. I very much appreciate that.
Alright. This is your 5-minute warning, Cutter. 5 minutes left.
Alright, thanks, Weaver. So Silver Sky says, to be fair, if you push back against the company, you might not have to deal with the debt. That's true, but I'm paying it off pretty quick. I'm making like 5 to 8 usually on a typical shift, million space monies. So yeah, it's actually going pretty well, and this job is super satisfying.
Applying credits to account.
Okay, so this coolant tank goes straight, let's not bump it too hard, straight on the barge. These heavy hull panels go into the processor, and it's too heavy. So I gotta use the magical space rope. Put 2 ropes on it, and that's gonna pull it just like that right into the processor. Let's see, that soft crate goes on the barge. And let's see, there's another coolant tank. Let's pull that out. And then this is stuck onto the cockpit, so I think I need to pull it that way before I can push it into the processor. Silver Sky says, wait, if you did fight against the company, couldn't they just make a clone of you and bribe it to kill or otherwise dispose of you? I know, right? That's what I would do. Well, see, they were leaving me alone until the other guys started making a fuss, so that's frustrating. And basically, they decided that one of the clauses in my contract that I signed is that anything made in Lynx Corporation machinery is the property of Lynx Corporation. And it turns out that my clones are made in Lynx Corporation machinery, so now they are enforcing that I belong to the company, which I don't think they were going to do originally. Until Lou, my coworker, started making a fuss and got me all tied in with it. Let's see, that is shaking a bit, but it is not coming off. Okay, let's cancel the tethers. And last time it was stuck, I melted this glass, and that helped. Okay, that comes off. And goes in the processor. Ah, there we go. Look at that. It's loose. Let's pull it up that way, onto that jack. There we go. That worked it loose. Cancel that tether, and let's pull it this way into this processor. I really like the puzzle of taking apart these ships as efficiently as possible. All right, now we can start pulling the computer terminals out. This flight terminal, that goes on the barge. This seat also goes on the barge. Someone else will sit in it in the future. Barge. Fuel is low. Yes, thank you, Elric.
Credits to
There's only 1 minute left in this shift, though. Oh, come on, I don't want to pull anything out of that. There we go. That'll ruin the salvage value.
salvage.
So yes, right at the end of the shift or at the start of the next one, I will get more fuel.
1 minute remaining.
But thanks for watching that.
Salvage goal obtained.
There's salvage goal number 1.
Rewards assigned.
Oh, boozinate and hydrate. Here we go. All right, Elric wants me to drink on the job again. Thank you, Elric. I got my grapefruit IPA today.
Valuable object processed. Credits
All right, much better. Okay, we got 24 seconds left. Let's go refuel, and then we'll continue on the next shift, assuming that we don't see the end game mission.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000.
Let's see, yeah, thruster fuel, and let's go ahead and refuel tethers as well. There we go. $4.5 million space monies shift. Not bad for a first shift on a ship, because a lot of that is doing the depressurizing and cutting open the hull. Mars Village was born of the early space rush and is now governed by a coalition known as the Martian Orbital Confederation. You gots to know. All right.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52. All the team at Lynx would like to wish you a happy and productive day.
Oh, that's nice of them. Yeah, look at this. I'm only being charged 350,000 space monies a day, and I made, and this is on the low end these days, 4.5 million. So yeah, the debt is coming down pretty quick. So don't know what there is to complain about. Salvage 8 rocks. Story of the Cosmos Collector. Nice. A new sticker. All right, let's check our equipment real quick, see if anything needs a repair. And nope, we're pretty good. Our durability drains very slowly now that we've upgraded it so much. All right, so let's start another shift. Server guy says, all right, I gotta go do brain stuff, so I'm just gonna have this in the background for a bit. No worries, I hope it goes well for you. All right, and let's just check. Okay, hold on, let's between shifts, let's just check here and see if there are any new messages. Rules unverified. Nothing. Okay. All right, start shift. All right, here we go. Yep, that nanocarbon panel that should have gone in the processor went in the barge instead. So someone's like, ugh, this isn't my job. Sorry. All right, here's another asteroid shard. Goes in the furnace. Heavy rock. Come on. Not even worth that much. There you go. Just get out of the way. Oh, let's pull these off so they don't go in the processor. They are worth a whole lot more on the barge. Let's tether them there. There we go. Alright, I think there are a couple more storage bins in here as well. Alright.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Off to a good start today.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Okay, anything else in here? There's the door console. Then we got living quarters back there with beds and everything. Unlike the seats, the mattresses go in the furnace.
Salvage registered.
Those get burned. No one wants to use those. Alright, radiation filter. Pull it out gently. And pop it onto the barge. Oh, let's grab those wires. I want those. Space truck ready for upgrade. Yeah, but I don't have the space truck. It got taken away. Thanks, Lou. For nothing. Alright, we're just gonna melt these beams and pull the radiation containment unit out so that it can go onto the processor, into the processor.
Radiation damage detected.
Radiation? That's a first. Whoa! That is cool. That's cool. Alright, let's get the scanner. Let's see. Okay, I guess I finally found the limit. I jostled the the radiation filter enough that I actually ended up with some radioactive particles. Huh. So those will slowly dissipate, I think.
Please avoid damaging valuables.
If I recall correctly what they were telling me about them when I was first cleared to handle radioactive stuff. Okay, good, that is loose. Let's just tether it into the processor over here. Meanwhile, I get a nice fireworks show that I need to steer clear of. Alright, let's pull these crates off. And there are 6 of them in total, okay. Now this panel can go into the processor. And you, onto the barge, all 6 of you. Those ones are stuck together. Okay, now they've come apart.
Missing valuable object.
Alright, one more. Those are each worth quite a bit.
Salvage secured.
Alright, oh, there's another asteroid shard. Let's put that in the furnace. These are fun.
Salvage deposit confirmed.
Salvage goal 2!
Awarding credit.
We still have 10 minutes left in this shift. Okay, let's see. The keel is still attached back here. Let's cut this out. Oh, we've got... How many fuel tanks are there? Oh, has this cooled down? Good, this is cooled down. I mean, warmed up. It's no longer frozen. That's good news. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the most I've ever seen in these ships.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Alright, can this move? What? What? Why is that whole thing down there? I don't want that whole thing to be down there. Oh, nuts. That's gonna be expensive. Alright, can I tether you out of there? I want you to go in the processor, not on the barge. That's money right there. That's a lot of money. It's moving. It's coming free. Oh, good. It's still glowing red on my HUD, but it's free. Okay, cancel those tethers and... Oh, no, 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 no. Don't go back in. No, 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 no. All right, we're just going to tether it up to here. Spam the tethers. Pull it back out again. All right, yeah, you come on out of there. That's a lot of money right there. That is a lot. There's another asteroid shard. It's not worth a lot, but you know, might as well put it in the furnace. Woo, there you go.
Material accepted.
Okay. Well. Oh, it's stuck. Okay, if I tether you over there, will that pull you off of the side? Yes. And is that what needs to happen? Looks like. Good. Woof. We use all our tethers on just this part. Oh, is this last part just gonna be stuck down here? I don't want that. Pull it out. Pull it out. I'm being stubborn about this. I know it. Alright, I think I have to cut it. Alright, let's just cut it right here. Okay, so that piece is captured down there. The rest of this is going to go into the processor, though. I can live with it. I can live with it, I guess. Alright, now we've got another radiation filter. Let's take care of that. And try not to make radioactive particles go everywhere and damage my suit. Yeah, don't jostle it. Alright. I don't see particles. Good. Melt the beams again. Laser cutters can melt steel beams.
Secured. Applying credit.
And you into there. Yeah, that's still trying to pull that out of there, but it's not gonna come. It's stuck in there forever. Alright, is that stuck to something? I think it is. Dang it. Alright, let's pull off the access panel and see what furniture it's stuck to. The bed. Okay. There it goes. Alright, crew bed goes on the barge, but they want me to incinerate the mattresses.
Got about 5 minutes left in her. Let's make
I'm not going to worry about it.
We're out.
If the whole thing will go on the barge, the whole thing will go on the barge.
Credits deposited.
Alright, there you go. Okay, let's pull this ECU out. Is there coolant in the pipe? There is coolant in the pipe. Okay. So let's... First off, that door console can go. Let's take the coolant out.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
That goes in the furnace. Alright, we got 3 little coolant canisters. They did say that coolant can dispel the radioactive particles, but I don't know how to do that, so... Whatever, it seems to have dispelled itself. Alright, the whole thing goes on the barge, but first I need to obliterate this piece, and the space lady is going to yell at me for it. But come with me, you 500,000 space money piece of machinery.
Destroyed. Please revisit your training.
No, I'm good. Look what I got instead. Okay, we got points up here that we could take care of. And then we'll have really good access to the power generator. Oh, yeah, the top of this is actually going to be kind of tricky. Oh, we can put all that on the barge. Communications array, sensor array, antenna. That all goes on the barge, and we can do it all at once rather than cutting it into 3 separate pieces. One more cut point. There we go. Even the mount goes on the barge. There you go. Does that get me to? Yes! Salvage goal 3. I'm a pro. Alright. Armor plate goes on the barge. What's the best way to cut this? I don't know if that's gonna get cut. Let's do this. That was a good cut. Alright, the armor plates are pretty cool.
Salvage registered.
Like a big old chocolate bars. There we go. Let's see. Cargo hatch goes in the processor, and those are 2 more armor plates. Okay. That is a satisfying cut. Alright, onto the barge with you. And you. Come here.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Onto the barge. Haha.
Cutter, you got 1 minute left. Time to shift your biscuits.
Time to shift my biscuits. Okay. Alright, Weaver.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Alright. Airlock consoles on the barge. Anything else easy to get to that goes on the barge? Or anywhere, really. Ooh, don't get into the furnace stand. Okay, yeah. The atmosphere regulator, that goes on the barge. And it's in good shape, so it's worth plenty.
Salvage accepted. Credit.
And I think that's going to be it for this shift, actually. Airlock console. Time for that. And another one.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Yeah, I can't imagine why I would need to upgrade the range on my grapple anymore. I can already reach anything, basically. Alright, I'm going to take a drink of water here as we end this shift. Look at that. 7.25 million space monies made that day. And 58 Lynx tokens. Alright.
Hello Shipbreaker 9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message. Some people dream of great salvage, while other people get up every morning and make it happen.
That's me. Alright, we're still good there. I don't think I can afford to purchase anything yet. Yep. Still needed 100 more, or 80 more Lynx tokens to purchase my suit. Oh, Elric the Troll King redeemed Boozinate and Hydrate. Thank you, Elric. More delicious grapefruit IPA. And delicious hydrating water. Very important, especially when doing hard labor in space. All right. Let's just real quick check our terminal again. See if there's 14 messages. That looks like spam right there. Sender undisclosed. Get bone strengthening meteor dust now. Let's see. Oh,
It's Lou. LinkedIn spam filters are the worst.
yeah, I didn't want you getting me in trouble, Lou.
First, I'm fine.
That's nice.
License Link's property sure isn't much of a life at all, but at least I'm home.
Is there even really a difference?
It's been good to be back with my old man. And he's overjoyed. Now, here's the important thing.
Okay.
Lynx thinks bringing the hammer down with Clause 19C stop the Union, but au contraire. It's actually pushed so many more people to their breaking point. The group's even
Not
bigger
me.
now, and we've even got
I mean, I guess me.
permission. They're reluctant to act, of course, but
I'm reluctant to act.
but we can make it too big for them to ignore. So, remember my idea for industrial action?
Yes.
The Union's in.
Well, actually,
And
you
I
didn't
told them
explain it.
I know the perfect crew to kick it off. I've sent the instructions to Weaver. Talk it out. If anyone wants to pass, I get it. Oh,
Do you, though?
thing. I think Kaido gave Hal access to the Union news group.
Yep.
That's how that schmuck got my
I
neck.
tried to turn you in, but nobody listened.
Probably feels mega guilty. I already let him know. I don't blame him.
Well, you could literally blame him because he did it.
All right? Good luck, Ruck.
That email reminds me of Spamton G. Spamton.
Meet for real someday. Blue out.
I'll pass. That name sounds familiar, but I don't know what the reference is to, Silver Sky. Let's see. Open for a free prize. I guess that was my free prize. Some prize. Genuine grade A meteor dust sourced from the Lamphus Triangle is guaranteed to make your bones strong enough to work in any environment. That sounds awesome. Act now to get a free brick of meteor dust. Yes. Delivered to you in a discreet package. Oh no. Oh, and yeah, here's the what Lou did. Deltarune. Okay, yeah, that's another game I have not played, but I've heard of. There's so many good games out there that I have not yet played. All right, so I think that unlocks the thing. So, all right, let's start a shift and see what happens. I don't see anything new. Okay, so we'll continue this ship. But things are moving along. Okay. One of the largest Martian companies is Ferros Rojos, which runs the vast majority of asteroid shipping lines. All right. So we were looking at the top of this ship here, a top hull. So let's start cutting, or continue cutting, really. That's a panel loosed. Oh, will this free the cargo hatches? Just cut a bunch of these things. Oh, there is a piston. I want that in case I ever get my ship back. All right, let's be careful not to reflect any lasers onto those fuel tanks. There we go. Oh. Oh, wires. Yes, I'll take those. Is this an example of a Deltarune spam, or is this your is this your version? You want to stop being a little sponge? Well, here's your chance to be a big shot. All you need to do is show us your heart-shaped object, and we'll strengthen your bones with this $4.99 sale Farmer Blood Elixir. Nice. Yeah, basically, that's basically what they were doing. All right. Sure, we'll cut these as well, because I think, yeah, we'll cut this hull into little pieces. That's fine. got these rail guides as well. Those go in the processor, I believe. Okay. Oh, this panel goes in the furnace. All right. Aluminum. Melt it down. Cargo hatch goes in the processor.
Credits assigned.
And it's heavy. Okay. Just rip the top of this thing open. There we go. Look at that. Those are nice cargo hatches. Look at all that access I've got now. All right, this little piece goes in the processor as well. Just throw it after the cargo hatch.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
All right. Can I cut this away? I think so. We've got all this coolant pipe. Let's get that out of the way. It is definitely in the way, and we already accidentally cut it on that side, so we're good there. Whoopsie. All right, so this little ring here, which of course she's gonna yell at me for. Hey. Yep, 746 credits.
Credits deposited.
All right, but this long pipe here, this excessive length of pipe, that'll get us some money. And now that that's out of the way, I can cut this here. We'll go into split saw mode. And of course the graphic clipped through there, but that's all right. Okay, so let's make sure there's nothing else in here that we want to salvage specifically. Oh, there is, definitely. Look at that. That's worth over 1 million space monies. We want it. Is this stuck to anything? Not to this. All right, let's take the fuses out. All right, wait for the lights to all turn off. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, go. All right, now that means more charge flowing through the other 2 fuses. Where are they? There they are. One, 2, 3, go. All right, and now all that charge going through 1 fuse. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. All right, now the power generator is safe to remove. And that's an easy 1 million space monies. There we go, and that's salvage goal number 4.
Applying credit to account.
Okay. Can I pull this whole unit out? I think I can. Let's just tug on it from right about here. That's approximately at center of mass. Doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to pull it clear of the hull. And while it moves, I'll just go in here. You know, definitely safe to be inside of a moving spaceship part. Take the door consoles.
Salvage secured. Credit.
There we go. All right, let's cancel that tether. We've moved it clear. Close enough. What is that? Oh, those are the mattresses. From the crew beds. Okay, more door consoles.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
And, ooh, is that personal terminal? Basically, that's the crew's iPads. Probably full of personal files.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Alright, anything else in here? There's a battery pack. Expensive batteries. Space batteries. And I think that is everything. Alright, yeah, the rest of this can just go into the furnace. Oh, nope. We got a radiation filter. We definitely want that. That's the whole reason I was pulling it clear of the outer hull. Alright, and gentle. Alright, there it goes. And once again, we'll melt the steel beams. Well, aluminum beams. I guess I guess laser cutters can melt aluminum beams, not steel beams. All right, this piece goes in the processor and the rest goes in the furnace. All right, let's tug on it here and let's pull it up towards that jack so that we can get it clear of the rest of this ship, and then we'll tether it into a furnace. I hope that works. Yeah, that's not actually going to work very well, so we need to remove a few more of these panels. Let's take out the rail guides first. I would totally do this job in real life. Alright, is that loose?
Object processed.
Yes.
Credits deposited.
Okay, that matches. $19,000 or space money mattress. That's an expensive mattress. Alright, let's put you into this processor here. Oh, whoa, 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 there is something I want to pull off of there. Look at that, industrial hoist. I didn't see that before. That goes on the barge and is worth a decent amount of space monies. Yep, 180,000 space monies. Now, into the processor.
Registered. Transferring credits.
And you into the furnace.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Alright, what have we got here? A large assembly of panels. Is there anything in it? No, in fact, it's been rotated around. Okay, yeah, there is something there. There is what looks like an atmosphere regulator. Yes. And the rest of this, I think...
Salvage deposit secured.
Yeah, looks ready to me. Let's put it in the processor. Grab it there and tether it back there.
We're looking at 5 minutes left in your shift cutter. Do what you do. Weaver out.
And let's just hope that it pulls that straight in there and this doesn't get in a fight with the furnace for who gets it. Yeah, I think this knocked that out of the way, which is fine with me. All right, and you... Is there anything on the other side of it?
Warning.
Nope.
Fuel levels.
Fuel level is low. Okay. I do want this dampener, though. This can go into a processor. Right there. Perfect shot.
Valuable object accepted for
Okay, that is looking promising. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Okay. Grab it. Grab it. Oh, crap. Nope. All right. That tether got canceled. That's no good. All right, these, I need new tethers. When they clip through objects, they turn red like that, and they don't work properly. I don't want to get processed. Get me out. Get me out. I don't want to get processed. There we go. Ow.
Caution. Helmet damage detected.
Yeah, that was not great. We're gonna need to go buy a suit repair kit. All right. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. All right. Oh, Garbaggio. Extra Garbaggio. Well, while we let those tethers fight it out, I'm not sure there's much more I can do with this. Come on.
Caution, no tethers.
No more tethers. Let's go buy more tethers. And a suit repair kit and some fuel, because that got a little bit intense. All right, activate terminal. Okay, suit patch kit, thruster fuel, and tethers.
Tethers restored.
Look at that tangle. Look at that mess. All right, can I blow this up? Can I cut it in two with some demo charges? Let's try. I only have one left. Okay, that did cut. How much it cut, I don't know. Actually, that cut quite a lot. Okay, good.
Processing object. Applying credit.
Not enough. I'm out of charges. Okay, let's buy more charges. That might be the way to go. Yeah, I almost got processed there. That would have been unpleasant, aka lethal, and I'd have had to pay for a clone. All right, demo charges. There we go.
Thank you for your purchase. Have a nice day.
Okay. Let's put one here.
That's 1 minute left, Cutter.
I know.
You're in the middle of something.
I am.
On time to skedaddle.
We're trying some emergency spaceship surgery here. Let's do like that. Interesting. Okay, it's still attached. Or is it? Is it coming apart? No, okay. There we go. Oh, good. And that is coming off as well. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Got out of that situation with some critical thinking and clever planning. All right. 5.5 million space monies. Could have been more, except that I derped up a bit. All right. Most areas inside a ship contain an atmosphere regulator, which can be used to safely cycle interior pressurization levels. Sometimes. Oh, great. Someone wants to talk to me. Okay.
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have one incoming transmission waiting.
All right. Let's hear it.
Cutter, I see you gotten your free prize.
Yeah, I did.
You hear?
Yes, sir.
Now, Kai.
I'm gonna need some alcohol for this. No, you don't.
Here just doing what we think's right at any given point in time.
I'm sorry about everything.
No, he owes us an apology. He got us in trouble. No!
So listen,
Don't speak for me.
we have before us an opportunity to do what's right by Lou and every other shipbreaker out there.
Not by me.
And I can tell you, it ain't gonna be easy. This'll bring the wrath of Lynx down harder than a hippo in a hurricane.
I was fine without any Lynx wrath.
I don't know how much worse things could get. Unless Lynx wants to can all of us. Frankly, I could use the R&R.
I could use the gainful
The
employment.
thing we have to worry about in the short term is Hal. And I got plans for him.
That sounds ominous. Are you planning murder?
Screw it. I'm on board.
Kai?
Yeah. Yes, I want to do it.
Sigh.
Right.
Good on you, kid.
Also, what's a hippo?
Your mom.
You can't be serious.
Okay. That just leaves you, Cutter. Starting tomorrow, I'll arrange a certain ship to show up on your job.
Okay, I see.
It'll always be there. So when you're ready, claim it.
There it is, because I've seen screenshots with
Take your
this.
time and snag it when you're good and ready. Now,
I guess I was jumping the
go
gun.
on and get some rest, y'all. Weaver out.
All right, all right. Don't see as I have much choice, so...
Hello, Shipbreaker. This is your morning wake-up call.
All right. Let's continue with the plan. Let's check our tools real quick, and let's finish the ship we're working on, because I take pride in my work, unlike some of my coworkers. All right, we have 187 Lynx tokens. I think that is enough to buy my work suit. Yes, it is. That is now my suit. I own it. And then we'll do whatever it is that they're asking. Yep, there it is. Industrial action. Yep, but no, we're going to do at least one more shift on this guy here, because this is a lucrative ship, and I care about my job. Unlike some certain miscreants, malcontents. Alright, that's going to go into that processor properly this time. And this can go into the furnace. Woof! We made it work. By exploding things. Alright. Let's cut this rail guide. Actually, that goes in the processor, and so does the rest of this. So maybe instead just cut here. Can't be that simple. Yeah, there's also the keel to worry about. And that goes in the furnace.
Valuable object processed.
Alright, let's just see. If I put a tether on the outside here, and we are going to watch out for the same issue that we had before, so I'm going to put the tether
Raw material processed.
here
Credits deposited.
and pull it that way, straight forward, and see if it moves. And it is indeed moving. Look at that go. Very slowly, but it is moving. That's fantastic. All right, what is it taking with it? Is it taking the keel? Let's cut this. There we go. That is the key right there. All right, I'm going to let that get pulled forward so that it is clear of the furnace, and then we're going to tether it into that processor. All right, that goes in the furnace. Is it loose? It is.
Raw
And
material accepted.
now we can access these airlocks. All right, let's just see how much we can do on this shift. We can almost certainly get to the reactor. And that's the big prize right there. All right, cutting very carefully because there's a fuel tank behind there. All right, and now we've got here. And here. All right, into the processor with you. And onto the barge with you. Perfect. And this also goes in the processor, but we're gonna have to cut it. Let's take this computer terminal for the barge. And we'll cut that in a minute here. Let's see, this here is loose and it goes in the processor. Oh, let's cancel this tether. This is ready to go. Let's put it into the processor. And you. I think that will clear that just fine. Maybe. Go that way. Yes, we're good. Give it a little nudge to help. There we go. And you too. Okay.
Processing object.
Alright, this keel is loose too. Can I pull it out this way? It's attached to this panel here. Alright. I think next we should do this airlock on this side. Heading from this side is safer because we don't have any fuel tanks in our line of sight. Alright, you... processor. There we go. And you go to the barge. A little rough, but it did the job. Okay, let's pull these back to this wall for now, so they're out of the way of the reactor assembly. You were AFK, and now you're not AFK. Nice. And there's a hydrate. Alright, let's do it. Let's do the hydrate. It's important to stay hydrated when doing hard labor in space. Perfect. Ice cold water. And Elric redeeming the Boozinate. Thank you, Elric. That's just the thing. Okay. And now the centerpiece. That can come back as well. And let's put 2 tethers on that. And this one is on the top to give it a little bit of torque because of that keel. I don't want that catching on anything. Time me to yet again be an irresponsible employee. That's right. Hey, I'm doing a better job than any of my other guys. They're just trying to foment discord and malcontentedness. I'm doing my job. Booze and all. It's like in the real world with all my real jobs. It's just like that. Me getting the most done, but also drinking. All right. And this whole walkway goes in the processor right there. And this food pack. Gross. Who knows how long that's been just sitting there getting all stale. Oh, look at that. There's a prize, atmosphere regulator. Let's see.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Alright, I'm not going to worry about that coolant pipe.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
We do need to pull these clear of the reactor. How's the best way to do that? Let's vaporize this piece. Silver Sky says, yes, being 1.25 billion space monies in debt is just like your real jobs. Kinda. Yeah. Let's melt that. Food pack, gross. Alright, and yeah, this piece too. Melt it. And then...
Salvage destroyed. Don't do that.
Oh, this is tricky. Okay, yeah, there is more cutting I need to do. Yeah, let's just cut this in half. This. I guess if this counts as a real job, then it is just like your real job. Yep. None of my real jobs have been in space, though, so this is way cooler than any real job I've had. Okay. Oh, no! Well, that was a nuclear meltdown.
Explosive activity observed.
Oh, that was expensive.
Rewards voided.
Oh, nuts. Well, that is not what I intended to do, and that's the first time I've seen one of those. So that's kind of cool, actually. All right, well, let's just kind of clean some of this up, I guess. This all goes in the furnace. That, I did not see coming. I guess that's what happens when you drink on the job. You drink on the space job. All right, yeah, let's just
Material accepted.
Toss a bunch of this into the furnace. Let's just hide our shame here. Nobody tell my boss I was drinking on the job, okay? And then we'll grab what we can, and we'll do that industrial action. Like that's what we meant
You
to
know
in
what
the
always
first place.
cheers me up? Laughing at other people's misfortunes.
Perfect. Perfect time for that, Elric. And Silver Sky says, I'm amused by the fact that the job in space is the least dangerous despite the risks of nuclear explosions, because you don't really die. Yeah. And that's thanks to this corporation who has backed up my DNA and my memories, so...
Credits deposited.
And they even said at the beginning of the game, on the onboarding process, after that, congratulations, it is now safe to die. Alright. And let's...
Got 5 minutes remaining.
I know, and I don't know if that's going to be enough time. Let's bring you over here. 2 tethers. I don't know how, if that's going to get there in time, but I'm going to try. But, dang it. That's the first nuclear reactor I have lost. And I don't know quite how it happened. There must have been a reflected laser beam that hit something sensitive, probably the fuel line, if I had to guess. Rip. Rip. And I didn't even die. You'd think a nuclear explosion like that would be enough to cause me to need one of my clones, but I am unscathed by that nuclear explosion.
Salvage
Beautiful.
registered. Transferring credits.
Get out of my way. Alright. We can at least pull these fuel tanks off. They're not worth a ton, but they're worth something.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
And they don't explode when I throw them on the barge all violently like that. I love it. Alright. 3.5 minutes. I bet we can get all these into the processors. And you, asteroid shard, you go in the furnace. I don't go in the furnace. Even the asteroid shard got cut in half by the nuclear blast.
Credits deposited.
Okay.
Material deposited. Account credit applied.
Do you need a new tether? Yes, you do. Alright, and you, let's tether right there.
Deposit accepted. Credits awarded. Salvage goal achieved.
Yay! I got my 7 salvage goal. What happens if I go into the furnace? Asks Silver Sky. I get melted down for scrap metal. So I die, and then my clone is activated, and I continue, but they charge me for the cost of cloning me, which is fair, you know. Cloning and backing up DNA and memories is not exactly inexpensive technology. Alright. That's the last piece. And it's on its way in. Let's cancel those tethers and make new ones. Ones that are more direct. Don't care about that tiny piece. Actually, that's gonna go in. There we go. And I'm gonna get processed. Get out of there!
Object processed.
Ow!
Transferring credits.
That's the second time I've done that on this stream. Alright, let's patch up the suit. And then let's head in and let's start this industrial action chapter.
Welcome to Mandatory.
I mean, they're not giving me much choice, so I might as well find out what this is all about. I'm kind of excited. Something different to happen, anyway. Alright, 8 million space monies that day, and let's see. Yeah, I lost the Class 2 reactor. Yep, destroyed nearly 9 million space monies worth of stuff. That's unfortunate. but I earned 122 links tokens as well. All right. Let's check on our tools.
Shipbreaker. Overnight genetic backup complete. Pattern deviation nominal.
Thank you, Space Lady, for letting me know. Silver Sky. Let's cancel those tethers and make new ones. Danbury Pig 82 tethering himself to something. Yeah, basically. All right. Equipment. Oh, the thrusters do need a repair, so let's do that. They lose some of their efficiency when they get down below 75%. And I have 134 links tokens. I don't think that's enough to purchase anything. Also, I need rank 20. All right, so... All right, here we go. Let's see what this is all about. Industrial action. That's it. She's pulled me into this and gotten me in trouble by sending me communications that are illegal that I had asked her not to. Forced me into this basically, and still hasn't told me what the plan is. But yeah. Are the thrusters how you move around in space? Yes. Yes, they are. If that's the case, how does that work? Just like real astronaut thrusters, basically have cold gas thrusters, and open some valves, and you move in the opposite direction of the thruster. So, yeah. But they have some durability. They wear out. They I presume get all gunked up and need some refurbishment and cleaning. So yeah. But it's basically space magic. All right, are you ready to demolish the ship in the bay? Time to dismantle links. Oh, Silver Sky says, I see. I never actually knew how astronauts move around. Yeah, in two ways really. One is with the with thrusters, personal thrusters. And another way is with tethers, basically ropes, so, and cables. But yeah, it is very cool, I agree. Alright, I guess demolish the ship in the bay, time to dismantle links. I don't want to, but you know, it's the story.
This is
Here we go.
Whew. I'm ready. You good, Kai?
Yes? Yes.
Okay, remember, the whole
Guess.
point is to show them we control the profit. So, fail.
They control our paychecks.
Trash them components. Really junk up the value of that ship, you hear?
Okay, but that does sound fun.
Apple's gonna be so pissed.
I'll do what I can to manage that.
Isn't that the point?
As soon as you step into the yard, I'm gonna lock out the shift clock.
Ooh.
I'm also gonna patch in everyone's salvage meters, so you can see how each other's doing.
Ooh.
I was liable to get mighty vocal out there, but don't ease up.
Alright, that's gonna be obnoxious.
I got your backs. Take your time, be safe, and let loose some wanton mayhem and destruction.
Okay, but all they have to do is fire us and hire new guys. So, like, this is futile. At least in the real world, it would be futile. I'm sure that this will work in-game. Right, here we go.
Well, about time. Y'all still better hit those quotas today. Huh? What's going on now with the shift clock? Hal, we need to talk.
Uh-oh.
Now, Joseph, the crew and I have decided it's time to talk about the conditions of our...
Alright, here we go. Let's blow some stuff up.
Until you agree to stop treating us like trash, we're treating the salvage like trash.
What are you doing?
Just our job. Want to talk about it?
I knew this whole crew was run.
Basically. Oh, look, Kaido's actually salvaging. Of course he is.
Maybe. You know, technology and I don't always get along.
Whoopsie.
Not this time, Hal.
Whoopsie.
You're done, Joseph.
Joseph.
Hey, you'll be in purgatory like your little sidekick.
Whoopsie.
Good work.
Alright, what is this?
Might not feel right, but It's good work.
It doesn't feel right because it's wrong. All right, that goes in the processor, so we're gonna put it in not the processor. All right, let's just cut like this. Here we go. We're gonna do this efficiently too. All right, so instead, let's see, into the furnace. Let's see. So this guy says, Dan, you can just ease up like Weaver tells you not to and go on strike against the people going on strike.
What do you even think this will accomplish?
You know, that's a good point. All right. I like it. Let's do it. I want to see what happens. That's a good point. I like it.
Cutter, remember what our objective is here.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right. I like the way you think. All right. Let's cut these. What are these? Just panels? Okay. It's like extra armor or whatever. It's like Grian, resist the resistance. All right, and these go processor. Here we go. Looks like I still have like legit salvage goals too, so I could.
Valuable
Not
object.
like that, Cutter. More like that, please.
What is gonna happen? I genuinely want to know now. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad you suggested this. Didn't Grian resist the resistance of the resistance eventually? Yeah. Like, he just didn't want to make the resistance. He just, you know, because that's what's expected of him. And I respect that. Okay, if I put it
I taught you
here.
better than this, 52. Keep at it, Cutter.
Hey. Look, I'm doing it right, okay? And you didn't teach me anything though. Let's see. To be honest, I mostly watch Cleo, so I'm a little behind on whatever Grian does. Oh. Yeah, I've been binging a bunch of them while doing other things, like around the house and such. All right. And these go on the barge. Cleo I mostly watch when she does like Last Life sort of stuff,
There we go, 52.
because she's a lot of fun there.
That's how the job's done.
And I like seeing the projects that she does on Hermitcraft when they're done. Like, she's a master with those armor stands.
Airlock depressurizing.
All right. Let's go in and start depressurizing this place. Very intimidating, and her armor stand work is great. Yeah, she is an agent of chaos in Last Life. I love it. Okay, and yeah, we're pressurizing here. Is there an atmosphere regulator? Yep, there is, and it's broken. Is there a different atmosphere regulator? Oh, there are posters. I want those posters. I've already decorated my habitation module, but still, I'll collect posters. Okay. Oh, and parts. Yeah, I'm not going to destroy these. I want these. Like, that's the only downside I can see to resisting the resistance here is... Oh, there's radiation in here. Interesting. That's new. And yeah, I don't see anything but explosive decompression for this thing. I like her and Joe's dynamic. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. Yeah, explosive decompression is what it's gonna have to be. Let's hold on to something. But yeah, the only downside I can see to this is that I very well might... careful. I very well might end up
More like that. No! Not more like that!
losing the ship that Weaver gave me. Okay.
Yes, 52!
Yes!
Come on now, Cutter. Eye on the prize.
Yeah, you got it. Okay, yeah. Let's hold on right here and melt this door. Hal's gonna yell at me. It's okay.
No, no, no!
Whoa, there's a fire in there now. This is a hazardous ship. Okay. Don't you worry, Hal. It's not that bad. What happens if you die here considering you're on strike? That's a good question. I predict nothing. I predict it would be the same, but I don't know that. Alright, here we go. I do like the look of that fire. That looks very good for zero gravity fire. Alright, we got an air filter. Depressurized. That fire should be going out very soon. There's not a lot to fuel it. Alright, let's open this door. It looks like the radiation has dissipated. That is frozen. Look at that. Okay. Alright, here's the cockpit unpressurized now. And here is the crawl space. This is the key right here, the crawl space. Dan, destroying the ship. Proceeding to see damage in the destroyed ship. This is a hazardous ship. Well, I'm concerned about hazards to me, you see. That's a valid observation. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna break the spine of this thing here, and let's try not to have another reactor meltdown here. I want to make Hal, or no, I want to make I don't care about Hal. He is a jerk, but the company's been good to me. I want to make Weaver and especially Lou mad. All right, come on. Ah. I can't push through there. Okay, so we'll go back. Come on, there we go. Okay. You're enjoying the gameplay a lot? I'm glad to hear it. I am too. This game is super fun. It's super satisfying. Like, I'll do this for hours before I'll clean my office, that's for sure. I don't think this game is going to get more major updates, but I do hope that they open it up to more modding, because I'd love to see some like player-made ships that I can figure out and take apart, because I've basically seen all the different ship types now, and in general figured them out. Alright, and we're not against the clock now, which is super nice. Alright, you go in the processor. Oh, I'm getting some super framiness here as lots of parts are floating away from each other. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a lot that the game is calculating right now, physics-wise. Alright, before I pull that away, is there anything in it?
Levels are low. Fuel
No.
are available for purchase.
Although,
Master Jack.
yep, I'm gonna need more fuel. Let's pull this forwards.
Valuable
Try something different next time.
No!
What's the matter, Joseph? Kid not following you?
I'm not a kid, but okay. Glad to hear I'm adding to the experience. That's what I want to hear. Streaming makes any game multiplayer, really. Like, there is no multiplayer on this, which is too bad, because that would be fun. Taking apart a big ship as a team, that would be really fun. But I can imagine synchronizing the physics to be really a kind of a nightmare for programming. Okay, you need to go in the furnace. Okay. Not the furnace, the processor. There we go. See if I can get the right people to yell at me this time.
Credits transferred.
Alright, that's a hole that I cut into the ship when I was still trying to destroy it. Alright, that is free. Let's cancel that tether. Oof. It is framey. This game has done this a few times, but then it does settle down. Okay, let's pick up that piston as well, and that that filter. Whoops. Never mind. Alright, soft crate goes on the barge. I feel like a lot of multiplayer would just be people blowing stuff up as kind of PvP. Yeah, but wouldn't that be fun? Also, it would be fun to get a team together and actually try to take apart a particularly challenging ship in record time. And then, you know, someone accidentally blows up the reactor. And everyone dies.
Deposit registered. Account credited.
But yeah, you're right. That would be a lot of what would happen in multiplayer. Worth it, I think. Okay, oh, we got a couple of things to pull off of here, though. That's alright. Coolant tanks.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
And they have, the developers have mentioned that they don't plan to add any bigger ships than they have. And with the framiness of this, and even with my pretty decent processor, I can see why. I would bet that the graphics are not the limitation on this game, but CPU processing for the physics, just like with the Kerbal Space Program. Alright, let's melt the window again. That worked last time, and the time before. Come on. I just noticed the name of this ship, the Shippy Rogers. Crawlio says, I'm here with my group of friends to play. Gets face lasered open by his friend. Yeah, pretty much. Yep, that's what Silver Sky said too, pretty much, yep. Exactly what would happen. Oh, but that would be awesome. Also, if they made a sequel of this where you actually go freelance and go out into the solar system and find your own ships to salvage, basically at that point you've got Firefly the game. Basically. And I would be down for that. Okay, I think this thing is moving just ever so slightly. Let's put another tether on it and maybe pull upwards a bit. See if we can twist it off a bit. Work it free. Yeah, that did the trick.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Alright, as soon as that is clear. Alright, there, let's cancel those tethers and pull it into the processor. And oh my goodness, are you seeing this framiness? And it's not so much framiness really, because my frame rate is still pretty constant around 70 or so. But it's like it's skipping like physics frames, jumping around a little bit. Silver Sky says, I still want an alternate Portal game where you don't kill GLaDOS and just do more test chambers. That could be fun. There are the community test chambers, and I've never done any of those. I am low on fuel though, so let's go get more fuel. And that's basically like what that is.
Return to the master, Jack.
Oh, and without a shift clock, I actually need oxygen too.
Oxygen levels.
Let's just refill everything. There we go. cool game, says Crawl, called Splitgate, where you can zip around in portals while killing other players, Halo-esque. I've heard of that. It's another one that I've heard of but haven't played. That does sound fun. Come on. Get that flight terminal out. It's stuck. What's it stuck on? There we go. Skill ceiling is very high, I can imagine.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Okay, no one's yelled at me in a while. But they will.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
We're basically in free play mode now because of the lack of the shift clock. And I'm wondering, will the company pay me
Credit applied.
for doing this right? Or will they say, yeah, you were just part of the strike. We're not paying you.
Salvage
Like, the game is aware enough to know that I am working contrary to the goals of my team's mission here. So it'll be interesting to find out exactly how the game handles
account credit
what
applied.
I'm doing. Alright. I think that's everything but the door console for the cockpit. Yep. And the physics are still skipping a little bit, but they are settling down. That's good.
Salvage deposit secured. Credit
Let's go down here and let's cut these cut points. See if we can take the top part of the hull off as one piece. That would be nice. I'm gonna laugh if we have to do industrial action twice so that we can do it quote-unquote right. Okay. We probably have to cut it away from the keel as well, so let's break this ship's spine again. You'll notice if I do that, they're little reflecting lasers. I'm wondering if that's what got the reactor, because I've had something like that happen with fuel tanks too. Or if I was just not paying close enough attention and I cut right through the fuel line or something. Entirely likely. Let's turn on the light. There we go. Silver Sky says, Link's cloning the ship using its DNA so you can do the strike twice. I didn't know you could clone a ship. They found a way. It's amazing, this ship's exactly identical to the last one. Okay, now down the other side, and we'll get the airlock while we're at it. Right through those cut points and these ones. And okay, there's the reactor fuel line, so let's aim away from it just in case the same thing happens as last time. Yes, the cloning part is the concerning bit of that statement, and not the inorganic object having DNA. Well, last week we were doing quote-unquote ghost ships. So some of the kind of implied lore in this universe are that AI is illegal. So, and that's a broken atmosphere regulator, goes in the furnace. And so basically, ships that go out to the quote-unquote frontier come back infected with AI nodes, and you have to kill them with fire.
processing valuable object.
And it does sound like they do robot screams. Like they experience pain. So that was a whole thing. Alright, let's pull this bit of hull off and make sure as it goes there's nothing on the inside. It looks clean. So does that. Alright, we can just push from here. There we go. Yeah, these panels look pretty clean. You almost said, how on Earth, and realized I'm not on Earth. Well, I mean, how over Earth, I guess. We are in orbit. The view is nice from up here, that's for sure. Oh, there we go. How on spaceship would a ship have DNA regardless of sentience?
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Let's see, what's another backronym we could do for DNA? I don't know. My brain is not in backronym mode right now. Okay. All right. Okay, so here's a thermal spreader that goes on the barge, and we should probably pull the coolant out of the ECU. Isn't the blueprint for a ship its DNA? Yeah, it's instead of DNA, it's got just a blueprint. Schematics, you know? Good point, Carl. Okay.
Salvage registered.
Yeah, let's go in and let's pull the coolant out of the ECU. Yeah, here we go. All right, pick it up. Or it's DNA the blueprints for the vessels that are our bodies. Yes. Asking the deep philosophical questions today. I love it. Okay, the ECU is loose.
Salvage destroyed. Please pay attention.
I was paying attention. It's fine. Don't worry, Space Lady. I know what I'm doing. Alright, let's melt this panel. Hal's gonna be mad. But this is the best way to get the ECU out. Which came first, the human-created vessels or the humans? Now, wouldn't that be? I bet there's already sci-fi. Something tickling on the back of my head, like I may even know this somewhere, where AI came first. Or, you know, you get a time travel paradox, right? And mankind is created by artificial intelligence that was created by man.
Applying credit.
All right. Okay, there's a nice opening out there. What? I think I'll have an easier time if I melt this panel here. And that's gonna... Okay, good. We did melt it just in time.
Salvage destroyed. Please refrain from damage.
All right, storage bins go on the barge. And yeah, that is super worth it.
Not quite what we talked about there. At least 52 here still has their head screwed on, right?
You know it.
Your sugar rations are cut off permanently.
Where does vessels go again? I can never remember. The furnace?
No. You dummy, they go on the barge. I know that.
Oh, not you too, Kaido. I had hope for you, son. You know what this means.
You know, sir, Mr. Rhodes, you better listen to Weaver.
Remember, Hal, we're just looking to talk. You make a call to arrange it. We'll get back to business as usual. The only call I'm making is to loss prevention. You are
reasonable.
Serious. serious trouble.
Not me.
Gonna be a big dent in the profit reports by the time they get here.
Count credited.
Let's see. Carl says, what was that movie? Alien man from Mars spread his goop across primeval Earth, which started the whole life cycle. That sounds like it's several different movies, but that does sound familiar, like a specific one. Although there was also the, was it Prometheus? That was kind of like that. That movie wasn't very good, though. I kind of want to watch the sequels just for fun, but
Deposit confirmed.
I haven't yet.
Credit.
But yeah, that's a common sci-fi story right there, sci-fi plot.
Salvage deposit secured.
But is there one where mankind was created by AI that was created by man? Because that would be interesting. Silver Sky says, Dan, I know we're resisting the resistance, but consider arson for a moment. Doesn't it sound appealing? I mean, yeah. Alright, tell you what. Let's melt this access ladder because it's in the way and it's not worth anything.
Count credit applied.
There it goes. Oh, that is a broken piece of computer hardware, unfortunately. Oh, I bet I caused that radiation with the blasting that I was doing on the outside of the ship. You have been... Ooh, arson! I have been appeased. Nice. Okay, that's also scrap. Okay, just go into the furnace. Goodbye. Alright, where's the ship? There it is. I got turned around. I drifted farther than I thought. There's a door console. I mean, arson is always fun. You can never go wrong with arson, right?
Credits deposited.
Okay. I do want to see what happens if I just actually salvage this whole ship, even though it's definitely taking longer than it would just to blow it up. Me at the orphanage, yes. Arson's always an option. Carl says, for legal reasons, I can't answer that question. Yeah, in-game. Alright, well... let's pull off the coolant pipe. That's one end. It's empty since we took the coolant out of the ECU. Alright, and very carefully now, right underneath the reactor. There we go. Yeah, and I saw that brief reflected laser beam. Makes me uncomfortable. And of course it's still attached. What's it attached by? Probably this right here. No. My FBI agent, says Silver Sky, is asleep right now, so I can't answer that question. Arson is good. I am good. Oh, it might be stuck right here. Let's see. What can I melt? What can I break? I don't want to break anything. Alright, can I go in there and see if I can see the other side? Alright, we'll melt this plate. This panel here can go. Arson. Oh, I just realized the time arson would be bad. Oh, what is the time? I'm curious. The animal shelter. I mean, I guess it depends on your goals. But yes, most people would generally agree that's not a place for arson. Animals get a pass from human antics. Okay, fair enough.
Credits awarded.
I mean, unless they chew up something I like, then they no, they don't get the arson. Okay, well, I think there's nothing for it. I'm gonna have to maybe just... Okay, oxygen is low. Still stuck? Garbaggio. Alright, let's go get some oxygen.
Welcome to Detroit 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Look at me, I'm doing so much better than all of my crewmates. They're just terrible at their jobs. You set something on fire. Satan redeemed Boozinate Antihydrate. Hello, Satan. How are you doing? We are resisting the resistance, Satan. Did I set something on fire? 'Cause that's kind of cool. Howdy. Every time you commit arson, my head goes up like Lesser Dog from Undertale. Nice. All right. Okay, how many of these pieces do I have to melt to get this pipe off of here? You can use the alcohol for more arson. That's true. If you're willing to make that sacrifice. Well, okay, all right. How about this? Here's a time where arson is not acceptable.
Please avoid
The
damage.
brewery. Don't you arson my brewery, dang it. Thermite makes pretty lights. Yes, yes it does. Alright. Now this is free. Man, that was really on there.
Processing object. Applying credit.
And it's still really on there. That took way more time than it was worth, and we lost most of the pipe.
Salvage and destroy. Don't do that.
Yeah, Weaver. She says don't do that. The nice space lady says not to. Okay, let's take the keel out. What's it still attached to? Aha. Yep, I lost more freeing the pipe than I salvaged. You're right, Crawl. Silver Sky says, yes, the brewery is a resource point that facilitates arson. It would be bad strategy to destroy it. Yes, plus my booze. My boozahol. How can I boozinate without booze? I'll protect my breweries. Okay. And this is almost free. If I do this, I think the keel will be free. Yep, exactly. Exactly right. And these panels are loose as well, so let's just tether them into the processor right over there. Super Sky says you'd have to substitute with the raw ingredients. Yeah, I'd have to do my own brewing, which I kind of want to do anyway. I have all the equipment, in fact. I've had the equipment for years now and have not had, have not made the time really, or the space to use them. But it's on my plans. It's in my plans. Time to eat some yeast. Yeah, just eat hops. Why are you going that way? I don't want you to go that way. Okay, there you go. There you go. Go on a hike, pull out my trail mix, like, ooh, what's that? Yeah, hops. It's just hops. Okay, that's all too big a piece. Ah. Still attached over here.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Weaver, subtly manipulating the salvage to move towards the furnace. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him. Like, all right, Cutter, that's not how we discussed. I'm just gonna give you a little help. Just give that salvage a nudge in the wrong direction. Weaver is now a wizard. Yes. That's now officially in my head canon that he's doing this. All right. Any more cut points over there? There's probably one actually. All right, that's scrap. But these, okay, let's pull these fuel tanks off. Or a ghost. Yeah, he's a ghost. When you run out of DNA or it gets too corrupted, or if they just decide to only back up your memories, you become a ghost.
Credits transferred.
He hasn't yelled at me in a while. Last time he yelled at me was when I hit the salvage goal. All right, let's pull it over here in front of the processor. There might be an issue there though. Oh, and we've got this. Okay, let's cut that off. It's gonna nudge this whole ship by making contact with the thruster there, but I think it'll be okay. Famous last words. And this whole assembly goes on the barge. All these sensors. Like that. There we go. I nudged that thing too.
Deposit confirmed.
All right, it's gonna be clear of the thruster any moment. Let's see if I can bump it. Try and meet another salvage goal to get more dialogue. Yeah, I bet that would do it. Okay, there it goes. Loose from the thruster. Perfect. All right, let's pull these fuel tanks off. We'll hit a couple salvage goals if I can put that reactor on the barge.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
That's an indirect quote from me directly after quick saving in a game. Yeah. All right. I think this entire thing is loose now. So let's get these sensors off and onto the barge. Just tether it, that'll pull it out. There we go. And yeah, that looks like it is loose, so let's... Okay, this piece is separate. So this one can go directly into the processor.
Salvage registered.
And then when it's out of the way, we can pull this one forward and to the side. Yeah, no Wizard Weaver on this one. Actually, it's multiple pieces. Okay, this is a separate piece. You go into the processor. Let's go in front of the processor. I like watching these pieces just move. And yeah, the entire game is buttery smooth again, so the physics have caught up. And yeah, we've nudged the reactor assembly. There's nothing dangerous about that, right? Let's actually pull this backwards. That's the right way to do it. Let's do it the right way. Okay, you go into the furnace. You go into the processor. Let's see if we can hit this thing with it. Nah, we missed.
Processing valuable deposit.
Okay, that's gonna get pulled in. Okay. Let's push on it from over here. Let's see. Weaver is... Oh no, we got a sticker. I thought it was salvage goal. Silver Sky says, Weaver's trying his best, but he only just unlocked his subclass. He's not exactly level 20. Maybe he'd have more XP if he stuck with the company. Yeah, maybe if he did his job instead of complaining, he'd be a higher level. How is he my boss anyway? Gosh. Yeah, if you guys all just did your job like me, You wouldn't have any reason to revolt. Okay, that's got a wonky center of mass. Probably because Weaver isn't in debt. Yeah. Yeah, he's got the luxury of going on strike. I don't. I'm working as a scab now.
Credits deposited.
Reminded of Futurama when all the robots go on strike, and then Bender realizes, oh wait, that means they'll pay me more if I don't go on strike. How dare they? They can't do those things, etc. Alright. Tether it in. There we go. Let's just nudge it. Look at it spin.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Alright, we're very close to our next salvage goal, and getting yelled at by Weaver again. That jerk. Telling me to not do my job, basically. Alright, let's take this radiation containment unit off. Don't share personal information online. That's not a good idea.
Please revisit your training.
Alright. We get these aluminum beams melted, then we can put this thing in the processor where it belongs. Is it still attached? Yes, there's something still holding that on. Well, that's good. Alright. What's holding this in place? Oh, it's the stupid table. It's attached to the table. There we go.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Alright, and you go in the furnace.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
This part of the ship looks nice and clean. We got a bunch of computer equipment back here, though. Let's see. Let's melt another panel. I hate when my giant metal plates are stuck to the table. I know, right?
Object processed.
It's the worst. Especially when you've got company on the way. And dinner's ready. There's metal plates just stuck to the table.
Salvage deposited. Applying credits.
Some people just don't have that problem, and I'm envious. Alright. These storage bins and computer terminals will get us to our second salvage goal.
Salvage deposit secured.
And our next
Credits awarded.
malcontent Weaver telling us we're not doing it right. You could try arson.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
That's what Weaver wants me to do. There we go.
Seems 52 is more loyal than the rest of you.
Darn right.
Yeah, help us out a little bit more there, Kidder.
How about you do your jobs like me?
This is the most efficient I've ever been.
That?
It! Penalties
That's saying something.
Destruction of company property. Insubordination.
Applies to every situation.
Proper use of equipment.
Not me.
No. 20 million credits.
Oh yeah? That going on top of the millions we already owe?
Yeah, sloppy cutting fee. 50,000 credits.
No, you better not be charging me.
Tool in your left hand fee. 600,000 credits.
That's reasonable.
What on earth are you talking about? Sarcasm fee. Come on, Hal.
You guys are poking the badger.
Pressing a superior fee.
Uh-oh. So you guys know, when your giant metal plates are attached to your table, that's when you arson. Yeah, seems reasonable to me. Let's collect this filter. Guys, I'm just living a peaceful life as a shipbreaker in space. You guys gotta poke the badger. Can you tell I like arson? I mean, as any reasonable person would. Just as we discussed, not the brewery. Because then what are we gonna drink while we arson?
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Alright, these storage bins go. Said I wouldn't. That's good. I'll hold you to that, Silver Sky. Alright. I'm getting eager to finish this ship because I want to see what happens. I want to see if this story has two possible endings. One where I side with the company like I'm doing right now, and one where I side with the union. Oh, O2 is low, and I've got to hydrate too. Okay, so let's do both of these. Here we go. While I fly over to oxygenate, I will hydrate as well.
Warning. Fuel levels are low.
Thank you. All right, and my fuel as well. I need fuel.
Welcome to
Oxygen and thruster fuel. All right. If there are two endings, I kind of want to try both endings, see what happens. Okay. Computer terminal and a battery pack. Those go on the barge. You have such little faith. I just saw you said that. I'm just letting you know how the booze-a-hol is important to me. If I can't have my beer a day, I'm gonna be unhappy about it. It's delicious stuff.
Account credit applied.
Ooh, wires. I'll take those, thank you. Alright, anything over here? More wires. Yes, please. Here you go. This is... How do you know this is the end, says Crawl? Well, it sounds like the end, so thank you for the booze and 8, Silver Sky. Because I got achievements in Steam for completing Act 1 and Act 2, so kind of sounds like a 3-act story.
Salvage deposit.
And they've framed this as it is our final act of rebellion against this company who honestly has been fine to me. I've tamed the hungry Dan. The thirsty Dan? Yeah, I'm not hungry at the moment. I had some food before starting the stream, but I'll probably have some ice cream afterwards.
Salvage registered. Transferring credit.
There we go. Get this pipe out of the way and into the processor. And look at that reactor just floating free. Can I do this now? I think so. Oh, it's awkward. It's awkward. Let's pull this. What did he eat? Yeast? Actually, I had Hot Pockets. Usually I have something homemade for dinner, but today we were being lazy, so Hot Pockets it was. Oh, there are only 2 thrusters. Okay, that makes this easier. Let's pull on this. Just tug on it a little bit. You got dumplings. Nice. Like Chinese dumplings? Hot sticker dumplings? Okay. I'm gonna do this very carefully here because I don't want this to explode. I want to make Hal mad. Carl says, I just pan-fried some ham and glazed it with maple syrup. That sounds good too. Honestly, you don't know what culture they're from? No worries. Hot sticker dumplings are one of the greatest foods in the world. Gyoza or whatever you want to call them. Now you're making me hungry again. All right. Yeah, get that panel out of the way, and let's just nudge this thing down into the barge, and this will get us a couple of salvage goals, I think. At least one, if not two. All right. Look at that.
Salvage secured.
Cutter, I know salvage habits are hard to break, but remember, we're trying to prove a point here.
Yeah. I'm trying to prove a point, too.
Your shiny all-star ain't playing along.
Darn right I'm an all-star.
That chat yet, Hal? Joseph, what have you done? None of these stupid things are working.
Oh, what excuse me?
Now here's something you forgot to block out, Joseph. Ah, beautiful.
Uh-oh.
Hal, you stupid Betty.
Remember this, people. You don't have power here.
I'll respond in a moment, Carl.
Hang on, folks.
No, I wanna do the thing. No.
Thanks, Weaver.
Mom, Dad, are you fighting?
Joseph, you are a disgrace to Link supervisors everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
Just helping the crew work.
No, you're not.
Now, simmer down.
Most of that was processor, you're saying. Okay, so that's a good point. So the fuel line is processor, yes. The panels around the reactor is processor. So yeah, those are glowing red right now. The thing is, what I've found, and this is corroborated by a bunch of other players on Reddit, which I've been treating like basically coworker forums. It's been kind of cool. If you remove the coolant from the environmental control unit, and then you flip some switches over here that jettison the thrusters, and then the reactor starts to go into a meltdown mode, and you have a limited amount of time to put the reactor on the barge before it explodes. However, it turns out it's way easier to just take this entire unit out and toss it onto the barge. Saves a whole lot of time, and there's very little risk of exploding the reactor, and you don't lose that much. So that's what I've been doing, and it's been working great, and no regrets. Oh good, the processor is back on, and so is the furnace. Yeah, don't take away my agency, Weaver. I've chosen my path. My suit's turned off. Stop messing with my suit, Weaver. Silver's guy says, I don't quite see how Hal turning off your power system display is good for him. Wouldn't that be bad considering that you're helping? I know, right? I think the different game scripts are conflicting a little bit here. I think that's what's happening. Because he keeps, complimenting me and then saying, all of you are in trouble. All right, let's take out these fuses. Here we go. When the lights are white, 1, 2, 3, and go. Grab the fuse. There we go. Where are the other two? There's another radiation filter. Okay, yeah, one fuse. They must be. I can use my scanner if I don't find them quickly. Alright, that goes in the processor. Let's. At least my tool still works. I just can't move. Silver Sky says, how is the teacher that says if no one speaks up, everyone is in trouble? Yes, exactly. And the teacher here is the issue, not school. All right. 1, 2, 3, go. And now this one is going to be going faster because it's handling all the power now. 1, 2, 3, go. Perfect. Alright, now we can pull out the power generator, which is worth 1,000,000 space monies and will definitely get us to our 4th salvage goal, and we'll get more plot. Here we go.
deposit
Ha!
confirmed.
Nice, 52. Glad to see I was right about you. You're the smart one.
You know it.
It's all right, Cutter. I know this ain't an easy thing. Go ahead and fix it again. I'm waiting with my finger on the button. Hal,
Let me get back to my work.
I know you think this is what you need to do. But is your position really any better?
I'm stuck.
Does Link see you any different than the rest of us? You know the difference between you people and me? I know Lynx treats you like slaves. Hell, that's why they're the biggest in the solar system.
Makes sense to me.
I made it to the winning team. People like you trying to lift each other up. You're just letting others keep you down with them.
You're keeping me down with you.
We own you. I got the right to do whatever I want.
Oh, he's gonna kill me, isn't he?
You were nothing until Lynx found you. Obedience is success. You've chosen to cross the company that gave you a chance.
They did. They gave me a chance.
Drive you into the ground with debt. We'll give you work so dangerous you'll revive 20 times a day until your DNA comes apart at the seams.
That sounds
And when you
terrible.
come back as a useless, gibbering blob, we'll make your family pick up the bill.
I would just want to pay off my debt.
I think we're done trying to reason with you, Hal.
I think there's whoa, scripted events where if I'm actually salvaging, he compliments me. But then there are the main scripted events where he just goes through his lines with Weaver and is treating us all the same, regardless of whether we're helping or hurting. But I mean, look how yellow the progress bar is for me, as opposed to those red ones. Like Dee Dee, man, she's just the worst. You should fire her, but not me. Double hire me.
Now that's what I like to see. Everybody take note. 52 here knows what's good for him.
That's right.
Now that's all right, Cutter. Do what you need to do.
Now he gets it. Uh-oh. Now I'm worried. What's Weaver gonna do? I'm resisting the resistance. Alright, is it loose or is it stuck to some furniture? It's stuck to some furniture, isn't it? Alright, let's pull out the access panel. See what it's stuck to.
Valuable
Why can't you all be like 52 here and do your job?
They're just not as good as me, Hal. They're just not as good as me. Oh, come on. Alright, that's still stuck for some reason. What's it stuck to? Ow. Is that crew bed still there? Weaver is quickly leveling up in the wizard class in order to cast Shatter on everything. Oh, yeah, probably. Is it loose? Is it loose? Oh, it's stuck to the storage bin, that's what. There we go. There we go. All right, these storage bins go on the barge.
Yes, thank you. You were always my favorite, 52.
I was always my favorite, too. Yeah, it's stuck to the table with all the other giant metal plates. Exactly. All right, that goes on the barge.
Cutter, do what you will, but think a tick on what we discussed.
Oh, I did think it.
You're a bad influence on these people, Joseph.
It's true, he is. I didn't want anything to do with this, just for the record. I was just happy to work in space. Everything is stuck to the table. The table is all.
Like that, 52. Might just be you and me working here tomorrow.
Well, how about it just be me? Like, I just want to do my job and be left alone. That really is the story with every job I've had. I'm like, all right, nobody come to my cubicle. I just want to work. Just let me work. No meetings, nothing. Just my task list and me. Ooh, a poster. I'll take that. Okay, we got a bunch of stuff in here. Oh, but if we pull out this air filter, that will be a good way to bring this out. That's a big mood, yes. Okay, air filter, you go on the barge. Okay, what's the best way out? Just that way, I guess.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Alright, I wonder what happens when I hit salvage goal 5. That's the big one. That's the last salvage goal for this ship. That basically means I've completed it.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
At least I can still, like, turn my head. Alright, that was a quick reboot. Good.
Salvage registered.
Oh, and I've ranked up, too. If I enter the hab, I can rank up to level 19 or level 20 and purchase more equipment. Which means paying off my debt faster. Yeah, you guys, if you just kept your heads down and paid off your debt, you'd be fine. But no, you had to complain about the company that brought you to space, is paying you quite a lot of money, has made it safe to die.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Yeah, I don't understand what you guys are all about. Just a bunch of whiners I work with. Alright, there's a bunch of equipment in here too. Expensive equipment. Okay, where is the barge? There it is. At least I can still turn my head. Dan, forgetting that Lynx cannot, in fact, control his limbs' movements yet. Oh, oxygen is low. Oh, oh. Yeah, there we go. Come on, I gotta go get oxygen. You guys are gonna kill me. I'm gonna have to activate a spare. I don't want to do that.
Welcome to
Okay, oxygen.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
What would happen if you went to the hab for the day? I don't know. I don't know what that would do for the story or against it. But since there's no shift clock, we're gonna finish this ship first. Can you use the tether to move around while stuck? It kind of puts the brakes on me, so I would guess no, but I'll try it next time, just as an experiment, because that's a fascinating question.
Transferring credits.
Okay, what's that? Personal terminal goes on the barge. And on the other side,
Salvage accepted.
there were a bunch of like hydroponics modules, weren't there? Over here? Just a couple of them. Okay, and a data bank. We'll take that. That's the quickest way. Whoop.
Salvage deposit secured.
All right.
Credits awarded.
Oh, I can move. I can't brake. That's an issue. So I'd have to turn around and tether. But interesting experiment, yeah. Can definitely move using the tether, or the grapple rather.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
All right, most of the remaining value of this ship is simply this structure being put into the furnace. So we're about to do that and be done. You can move though, which is an improvement. Yes, yes it is.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Okay, one more storage bin. And then we'll do another quick inspection of the interior of this ship.
Salvage
Okay,
deposit
this can go on the barge.
to account.
And this mattress goes in the furnace. It's all stinky and sweaty and gross.
Account credited.
Space stinky and space sweaty. All right, anything else in here? No. What about in here? Those go in the furnace. It looks pretty clean. All right, I think this thing is ready to shut me down, that's what. Come on. Silver Sky says, maybe the reason Hal keeps stopping you is Link's neglected to separate the buttons for stopping different crew members and just put them all into the same button. Yeah, exactly what I think. He's just shutting it down for everybody. He's not worrying about it, though he should. I mean, he's noticed that I'm the only one doing my stinking job. My gerb. Alright. Let's see if this is able to move the thing or if it's too heavy. We might have to cut it in half. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut it in half. Or Hal is incompetent. Yeah, it's that too. He's not the greatest, but my complaints are with Hal, not with the company. Alright, let's cut this ship in half. Okay, is there anything else holding it together? I don't think so. Okay, that is moving. The whole thing is moving right towards me. Oh, there is a rod that I can pick up. Beautiful. Okay, why is the whole thing moving? Aha. This physics is broken. It is a game after all, so physics is not perfect. There we go. Alright, and now this half. It's stuck to the table, yes. Exactly, it's stuck to the table. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Alright, melting these down should get us to our final salvage goal, and we'll see what happens. This will be interesting.
Raw material accepted.
Again, thanks for the suggestion. I'm a little ashamed I didn't think of it myself. Because of course this is the way to play it. Alright, that's going in that furnace. That's going in that furnace. We can hurry it along with a couple more tethers. Maybe. I wonder if honey blocks in Minecraft are simply symbolic of the Great Table. Dang it, now I'm going to think about that next time I use a honey block.
Material deposited.
Okay. Oh, that's just so pretty. I love watching these squelch. The sticky piston is the epitome of table tech. You're not wrong, Crawl. Yes. Alright. Another couple tethers. Because we're at the end, I can see the finish line. I can taste victory against these malcontents that dragged me into their schemes, against my express wishes. You know what? I'm even gonna salvage this light, worth only 3,500 space monies. You know? How about that? You can see the light of the table. Is it a drafting table now? With a light? With a backlight? Alright. Let's get closer. The light at the end of the table. What is life but one long table? Okay, that was a quick reboot. That's good, but basically now we're just watching. As close as is safe to the furnace. If the table is all, there is no end. It is a round table. Circular with no end.
Accepted.
According to the Stanley Parable, everything is a bucket. That's another game I've never played, but heard good things about. Alright, there's salvage goal 5. We have finished salvaging this entire ship that they wanted us to destroy. The Knights of the Round Table are the priests.
Accepted. All salvage complete.
I see you're not all bad, 52.
I'm all good, in fact.
It's all right, Cutter. You did good. Either way.
See, you can't even commit, Weaver.
Reactor. I'll throw it in the furnace, unless you agree to talk.
You know what?
Uh-oh.
Finally figured out what you need, Kaido. To help you learn.
What?
The problem is this whole refinement thing. There's no cost to your mistakes.
No, there's a cost. There's a big cost.
Kaido, I'm taking back Lynx's gift. I'm removing you from the Everwork program.
See, that's a breach of contract, though.
You can't do that. Actually, Joseph, I can.
Can he?
Kaido Kovechkin, your backup data is officially deleted.
Deleted.
How? What do we do? What do we do?
You should have gotten a different job, Kaido.
Let go of that reactor and back away.
You're like Abe Johnson.
If I let go, it'll go into the furnace. I'm too close.
Just back off.
Just pull back now. Real careful,
I could do it.
You're letting your nerves get the better of you, Kaido.
I can't move.
Like you always do.
Weaver, I don't want to die.
See? Real consequences. How? Quiet.
Don't yell at him.
You ain't gonna die.
He's got all the power here.
How about you all just give this a rest and get back to work?
I just finished my job.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh
Uh-oh.
Kaido.
He did.
Rhodes, I'm going to throttle you.
How, you stupid?
Threatening murder.
Wasn't supposed to happen. How could you do this? That stupid kid wasn't supposed to go and kill himself.
Uh-oh.
He's gone.
Rip.
You were supposed to stop. You were all supposed to stop this stupid protest.
I did.
Damn it. You...
I think this was scripted all along.
Hell, that boy's death is on you.
He is. He is incompetent.
Hold up.
Oh, he's alive.
Kaido, you there?
I'm so relieved.
We hear you, kiddo. We hear you.
Yeah, Mike got busted again.
Continuity.
All right, it's all right. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Hell, that was a mighty perilous thing.
Mighty perilous.
How could I know?
Sally Salt, welcome.
Tomorrow.
Good to see you.
For the same thing, a talk with your bosses.
I just want to do my job.
To me, that's all you get. We're done here. Turn in, everyone. Y'all earned it.
Can't I just do my job? I want to salvage spaceships. That's all I want to do. Hey, but I made 30 million space monies because the shift clock was off. How are you doing, Sally Salt? Okay. And I ranked up to senior specialist.
License level increased.
All right. Earned 131 Lynx tokens as well. The Stinger's name comes from the slight pain when accidentally touching the beam, right before total vaporization of the body. I'll try to remember not to touch the beam. All right. I'm well. How's the ship breaking, Sally? It's going well. So they dragged me into their protest, their union protest, and well, I decided to protest the protest, and instead of destroying the ship, I did my job and salvaged it. Now we're going to see what happens, and I think it's going to make no difference. All right, here we go.
Thanks for being there for this, Cutter. I don't blame you for not partaking. We all got to do what feels right.
They acknowledge it.
Al overstepped.
Yes, he did.
And he knows it.
A picket crosser, you know it.
Cat. And he lashed out. But you saw the terror in him. He was scared of us.
He was scared.
Now we got the ball rolling. other crews will follow suit. Oh, and don't worry about Kaido. He'll be out of commission till there's a new backup in place. Just gonna be another hit to the profit reports. Hal's only made himself look even worse.
Rip Hal.
And not just to Lynx. See, comms is recorded every shift.
Well, that's why I haven't done any crosstalk.
It's possible today's recording has already made its way into the hands of someone who can share it with a wider...
I see. A whistleblower.
Don't rightly know
Space whistles.
but I do know that tomorrow's feeling mighty hopeful. I'm proud of this crew. Rest easy, Cutter. Weaver out.
All right. They did acknowledge that I didn't do the thing. Yes, a picket crosser for sure. And Silver Sky says, you can see the bar for stuff you've damaged. Increases in the red for Kaido.
Is officially deleted.
The wheels of bureaucracy turn slowly.
Oh no.
When you come back as a useless, gibbering blob, we'll make your family pick up the bill.
But turns out you can grease them with a little bit of public controversy.
Shocking evidence has come to light.
Lynx scrambled to get some goons together,
It is a lot of politics, Sally.
put us back in line. But the news was already all over it. Things happened fast, even quicker than we'd hoped. The Stellar Commission,
The company I'm working for, though.
they deemed Lynx's
I liked my job.
a human rights violation. The commission recognized the union and then forced Lynx to the table. And there really wasn't much Lynx could do at this point. We agreed to keep
Look
the
at that.
program
You know that guy's evil.
protecting workers.
Look at that evil face.
Still dangerous after all. But we demanded some major changes to the policies. First,
That's a picket line I'll cross.
reversal of the huge fees forced onto the program's participants.
Okay, but those were actually very reasonable fees.
Clauses like 19C. Their whole bag of tricks designed to strip us of our rights. Almost overnight,
Aw.
our humanity was restored. Lynx also ditched their swarm of
I'll
administrators.
catch up with Chad after this.
They no longer served a purpose to the company.
That seems
As for
implausible.
Hal Rhodes, Lynx couldn't ignore that he was at ground zero of our revolt. He's right back at his old job, processing real back-breaking work.
Oh, it sounds like a good job.
Calicia Rai Paulson went untouched, of course, and everything on the administrators. Her
Fair
and
enough.
the rest of her family continue to operate and profit from Lynx. Some of us will continue to fight.
Not me. I just want to do my job in space.
They're just happy to get back to work.
That's right, that's me. I didn't want to be a part of your thing. Their fees are actually very reasonable, and I was paying off my my debt very quickly. Let's see. Carl says, you can't blow a whistle in space. There's no air for the sound to resonate through. Exactly. And Silver Sky makes a great point. Wouldn't the backup for Kaido be made the moment he woke up in the morning? Yes, exactly. It would be very easy. It took very little time to make the first one anyway. But yes. But like, okay, once again, the interest that they were charging me was 0.01%. No company charges such a low interest rate. And we're talking about working in space with expensive future space tools, and an expensive future space station. The fees were actually quite reasonable, and the work I was doing was paying off the debt actually pretty quickly. So I saw like the clause that they actually literally own me as property once they clone me. That's the only thing that I would be on board with protesting. But the whole thing, nope, not on board. Oh, Silver Sky also brings up the good point of you did not cave into union pressure, false advertising. I'm very disappointed. I'm going to blame that on you, Silver Sky. It was your idea. I caved into viewer pressure. It's like playing craps, yeah? Let's see. Negotiations with the Shipbreakers Union have resulted in some unexpected changes to the Lynx Corporation Salvage Division work agreement. As usual, my voice was drowned out by the union. which was the one giving me the pressure. Below is a report on the reversal of certain changes to your account. Interesting. Okay. Any discrepancies must be reported within 12 hours. Note, in order to ensure you are as informed as possible, all employees are encouraged to read the pros and big cons of unionization information handout in their employee terminal. Okay, so basically they gave me a whole bunch of money that honestly, I signed a contract that says they could charge me this money for working in space and that I'd work off my debt. So basically, they have broken the economy. Society. I know. I'm being a little bit hyperbolic and facetious, but also some of this, yeah. And especially in the context of this game, they didn't really justify themselves, except for by overdoing hell by quite a bit. Silver Sky says, I take full blame for this. It was more entertaining, yes. Plus, look, all right, think about it this way. I revolted against the union, and I got all the benefits anyway. In my experience, the union would not be so happy that I was not on their side. So I would have basically burned all my bridges if I had really done that. Playing the field, yes, exactly. You need to unionize against the union, yes, exactly. Oh my gosh, they even paid compensation for distress. Various. Oh man. Yeah, okay, so basically all this expensive technology that legitimately costs a whole lot of money is apparently free now. Okay, well, I'll take it. Okay. Well, I think that's a good place to go. Or as you say, game theory.
Would like to share the following inspirational message.
All right.
The reward in life is the chance to work hard at work worth doing.
Oh, there's another new ship I have access to. Interesting. Okay. Oh, the large cargo version of the Javelin. Okay. But yeah, we're done for the stream. We've gone about 15 minutes over, which is fine. And oh wow. So yeah, now I have made $1 billion. Totally not justified. I'm just gonna say. Okay, good. At least they're still very reasonably charging me some of these. All right, cool. Okay.
Morning, folks. Today's the day we finally get back to work, all proper-like. And welcome back, Lou.
No, she was the one who caused all this trouble. And she keeps talking to me.
Anyone wanna?
Come on, kid. You just got back.
There's the Boozinate.
Whoa, why don't y'all play it safe today while you clear the cobwebs, all right?
All right, let's drink and then I'll catch up on the chat.
Maybe another time, Lou. Oh, we're glad you're back. Kaido out.
I should go keep an eye on that kid.
Yeah, it'll keep you out of my hair.
Javelin with my name on it. See you out there.
Spare a moment, Cutter? Couple things I got to talk to you about. But first off, go ahead.
Oh, I've got my ship back. All right, so let's see. Turn around. This way. There we go. Oh, it's back.
That's right. Finally got Beulah out of impound.
Beulah.
Took a fair amount of sweet talking and a touch of bartering. Anywho, thought you'd be keen to get back at...
Okay, I revolted against his rebellion.
Brings me to my next point.
And he still
Open up your
rewards me.
employee terminal for me.
Okay, if I must. Read my work emails.
There's that new option there. Contract status. New mandate. Employees require a clear and simple breakdown of their contract status. Now, what I wanted you to see is you can also end your contract from here.
Ooh.
However, there's 2 prerequisites to parting ways with the company. First, you gotta clear your debt. The new regs wiped out a ton, but some folks still got a bit of work to do to get in the green.
See, I was on top of things, and I'm way in the green.
Transport off station. That means old Beulah needs to be fully operational. Once those requirements are met, you can take the out. If you want, of course. If you're just as happy salvaging away, by all means, Keep at it. Okay. Close all that for now. I got one last thing.
No, there's more. There's more. Okay.
Now, this might come as a bit of a shock.
Uh-oh.
But an opportunity's arisen for me, Earthside. One of them chances you
Oh,
got
no.
gets away.
Oh.
Well, I'm retiring. Today, in
There's
fact.
always one last thing.
Trying to go out on a high note, as they say. Dee Dee's gonna run things while corporate figures out a replacement. Might not be as talkative as me.
Oh, that would be a
The
shame.
utter truth. Wanted to wish you luck, Cutter. I'm glad we got the opportunity to work together. And who knows? Maybe you hear from me again sometime. Weaver out.
Does that mean I'll get to do my job undisturbed from now on? Oh my goodness. All right. Let's see. Let's catch up on the chat. It means I got to scroll up, actually. Let's see. Sally says, "Oh, my whole 15 minutes was just encore. Oh, it was the final act." No worries. Doll Gurnet. And the Brit, welcome. The Brit says, 1 billion, huh? I retire. Yes, exactly. And Sally says, "Cheers, my brother dated a Beulah. No yoke." Nice. And Silver Sky says, "Weaver is a wizard. He's probably exaggerating and actually just cast Charm Person. Probably." And Kral agrees. I mean, you made a cool billion. Yep, 1 billion space monies. And yes, Sally, there is always one last thing. But yeah, that's as good a place as any to leave this. So let's just take a look out the window at this space truck that we need to finish repairing. I'll be playing this on my own off camera. I think that's I think we've played this out for the streams, so this was fun. Thanks everyone for dropping by. Let's see who is online that we can raid. Let's see, we've got N9 Gaming is playing Kerbal Space Program. The Brit says 1 billion space monies. That's about 20 Starbucks runs. Yes. Space Starbucks. Yeah, let's raid N9. He's playing Kerbal Space Program, which we're going to be doing on Saturday. Actually, yes, we will be playing this Saturday. You're off to function in society once more, Silver Sky. Very good. 1,307 points. Nice. You have a good day, Silver Sky. And yeah, we're going to start that raid. And here is the raid call. If you're subscribed, copy the whole thing. Otherwise, just the part in between the totems. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Saturday for Kerbal Space Program. On Monday for some Minecraft. Actually, next week might be a little bit different. We're going out of town for part of it, but I'll keep you posted. But yeah, see you guys later. Goodbye!